We'd be 4 minutes early.
We would
He's
be
got a
on
point.
time for being early.
We would be 3 minutes and 58 seconds early. 56, 55.
This makes me think of when I
Jesus.
started at Cutco, because my mom, going in for my very first job interview, my mom was like, "Oh God, you gotta show up 15 minutes early, yada yada." And I shit you not, one of their like company little sayings was like, "Cutco time is 15 minutes early." So that was an extremely good first impression.
That's
It's a dope
army
headband.
time too.
I mean, it's not unique. I never claimed it was, but like it was a good first impression, you know.
I see.
Good start.
No, it makes sense.
So I'm like, yeah, podcast time is 5 minutes early, because whatever. And you were right. Like, there have been people typing in chat this whole time. I love this, like, constant. Every single stream, I take wherever Sig's face cam is and put the chat there.
I'm fine.
It's consistent.
Sig can be chat. That's fine.
Yeah,
that actually
if we can't
works.
be
I mean, he's got a
consistent on
nice
starting
background.
and ending. We can at least.
He represents us all.
Yeah, I bet Sig represents that remark.
All right, we have to address this whole you obviously being in the shop, Chrichelle.
Oh yeah, I wanted a change of scenery. I hadn't taken down my Christmas tree yet, and it's embarrassing. So
Okay.
instead, I'm in a garage, and yeah, Bhnz is not wearing a white T-shirt, which is way more important.
Yeah, don't let him fool you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Every
Ooh.
single day.
I messed up there. I'm sorry, Bhnz.
Yeah.
So I should
Yeah.
say, just to get it out of the way, we did get an overlay made. Rough draft. I'm not gonna use it yet. It's not there, but yeah, it's definitely a work in progress, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, Ender.
Maybe it won't fall off the desk today.
Ender whipped something together.
It's always a plus.
Well then.
Oh, that was synchronized. Go us.
Wow. Yeah, everybody take a drink at the same time. Yeah,
Yeah.
bottoms up.
I've got my
my
pre-Facebook meme coffee mug. It's,
What
I
does it
don't
say?
need a therapist. I have a cat.
Oh my god.
I think it may be my wife's. I'm not sure.
You don't know
Yours
where it
Maybe
came
now.
I'm
from?
just trying to hide my embarrassment that I own this and I bought it and I like it a lot. No.
Yeah, it's my wife's, you know. We'll go with
Fair.
that one.
That's fair.
Here, we spoke to 3G about showing up, and he's running a bit late, but he plans on being here.
Yep.
I don't think I know 3G. I just assumed like it was a slightly worse cell phone network that was
It
joining
is, yeah.
us. Oh, okay, that's fair.
Well then. Have y'all seen the new 360 hertz gaming monitors?
Oh my god, what?
I didn't know that was a thing,
Link?
but it sounds like it could be.
So Asus just, I think it was at like, I think they had like a tech thing sometime
CES.
recent, and it was revealed there, and
Oh wow.
there's been a lot of YouTube videos about it.
That's
I'm
awesome.
interested.
What's the price range on it? Is it like
I'm not sure.
$500
It's
range?
probably
or-
at CES they usually just like it's basically just a giant, tech circle jerk telling you what's coming out. That's
Yeah.
like when they first released the 8K monitors. It wasn't a product yet. Like their guesstimate was like $5,000, but it wasn't even for sale yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the monitor the Ben's talking about here, I'm sure it'll be expensive. I mean,
I was thinking like 8 to 1,000.
probably. But I
Damn.
mean, nowadays tech is so cheap. I wouldn't be shocked if they released a 360 hertz for like $400, $500, $600. I mean, that's
That'd
cheap,
be nice.
cheap considering what it is. I mean, 240 hertz were like 400 minimum not long ago. Now
I'm
they're
looking at
pretty-
the Asus Rogue Swift right now for 515.
I'm saving up for a 144 hertz monitor. Right now, I've got a
Definitely
60
worth it.
hertz curved monitor, and it's not good.
Yeah, curved was kind of a fad that died really quick.
I like mine.
That's the thing. Like
It's-
a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
people
it's fun.
did, but I had to hear it from Linus Tech Tips that they just stopped
Yeah.
making them. As far as I'm aware, like curved didn't really catch on that well.
It's a little disappointing because I like mine. It like hugs you.
Mm-hmm. I
And
know
it's
that
fun.
feeling, but I did it with
Yeah.
multiple screens rather than a curved monitor.
And you see
Yeah.
it from multiple angles.
Can you-
The curved monitor.
Well, you can, but main point of it is to look at it straight on and very close to it so you can burn your eyes out.
Was at a
Perfect.
casino for my sister's 12th birthday, and
Perfect place.
Is that her choice or
she's turned 12 about
someone
7
else's?
times now. No, so
Okay.
there is a
Perfect.
gigantic curved display for the express purpose of multiple angles. I think that was the idea. It was like a stage setting, but we were like 180 degrees to the monitor, and I
Yeah.
could still see a good corner of the baseball game they had playing. I was like, wow, that's
Huh.
pretty effective for a wide view angle. I mean,
Yeah.
you might want to curve it the other way so I could see it truly, but I don't know. It worked better than I would have thought, and I was impressed.
I think maybe the whole trend was we're trying to get away from those giant tube TVs, so we went in the complete opposite direction and went convex and no.
No, we went concave versus.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between the two. I forgot it just as I was in the middle of the sentence.
Okay,
So-
so we just see, this is why when people ask when our show's gonna start, I hate that question. Like, Bhnz brings up one topic about monitors, and then 7 minutes goes by, and I haven't even addressed chat yet. Welcome everybody. Minerva podcast number 5. That's the episode number. No. See, this is what I was talking about. How like we're technically on 5, but basically 4. But at this point, who's counting? 5. That's over a month now, right? Yeah, we've kept up with this. Good on us. Yeah. Wow.
We've done something consistently. Yay.
Still
Now it's a
wearing my-
habit.
It's good. Yeah, this is like the only thing that's constant in my life right now, and it's good. It
Aw.
grounds me a bit. I like it a lot. Something to look forward to on Mondays. But for chat, okay, what did you say, Stelly? That you lost 82% of your family net worth? Is that a joke? Let me see here. Move the timer a little higher, or
Damn.
else. No, okay, that might be old. I might have been fixing all that. Is tech cheap? I can't get a job and I have no money. No, it is. My mom just got a laptop for $300, and it's got one of those AMD processors. I think it's a 3500 MU or something. It's like the laptop variant, and I think it's 8 cores or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's 6 cores. It's 6 cores. Yeah, it's a good chip. I mean, for a $300 laptop with a terabyte hard drive, I'm like, wow, he's
Damn.
packing some good performance for $300. Like,
I guarantee you there is a SSD slot you can put in there if you want to. And
I
then
popped
there's
it
also
open.
another slot you can put in an additional memory stick to bring it up to probably 8 gigabytes.
I popped it
And-
open. No, unfortunately. It did have 8 gigs of RAM though, just already.
Okay.
So it's
I'm
like
not-
you're on
that
the right
works.
track. I'm just impressed for $300. It's amazing. It's just amazing how cheap tech's have gotten lately. You can't
pretty
see above
nice.
60 hertz anyway. Exactly.
I have been
Um,
sitting at 16 gigabytes in my main PC, which I'm not currently on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep on seeing the memory drop down and down in price, and I have yet to buy it to bring it up to 32 gigabytes.
Well, I was gonna say, as somebody who I think would probably need, if any of us here needed RAM, I would think it's me, and 16 has been more than enough for everything I do, at least. I know that there are
Yeah.
specific applications people do, like Akova and his fucking AI. Like, there's a reason he's got more memory than most laptops have storage.
Huh.
I think he's north of 240 gigs. It might be higher than 260. It's a lot.
That's insane.
It is.
So how does that work exactly, what he does with it?
He does, I don't think he's secretive about this. Just in his free time, he messes around with artificial intelligence, and
Mhm.
that needs a lot of RAM. Simple as that, really. I mean, it
This is
chews through it.
artificial intelligence.
I mean, there's a lot going on under the hood that needs to. I think he's got 2 Xeons to run it all. There's a reason he has a supercomputer in his desk. It's absurd.
What is
Pretty neat.
artificial intelligence?
Exactly what it sounds like. He has.
It's the Skynet that's going to take us over eventually.
You know, they
and-
actually have a China has a Skynet, like,
Fusion.
literally named that. That's
Yeah.
a later topic. I'm going to bookmark that one. Don't let me forget about that. Because that'll bring us down a rabbit hole that'll derail our current topic. But
We're good
No,
at
yeah,
derailing things.
He does like machine learning and shit like that, and he has not elaborated, but that takes a lot of RAM.
Yeah.
That's a lot of RAM, yeah. Oh, and Crystal's in chat. Yeah, she's on Twitch, holding down the Twitch side of things. Glad to see it.
He's programming Beast a holographic girlfriend.
Okay. All right.
That works.
Just because I need one of those doesn't mean we need to talk about it here.
I mean, who's never gonna leave you?
No, I watched a documentary on how China's basically spying on their entire country. And they have cameras everywhere, and they were freely disclosing this, literally called it Skynet, and how they can track people like very specifically along the street, and they can in real time report crimes. Like if somebody jaywalks, they put your face up on the screen with your name saying so and so just jaywalked as like a public humiliation thing.
It's like a social credit system, I believe. Is
Literally
what
where they're going with that. Yeah, you might have seen the same
And
video.
If your credit drops too low, you can't travel out of the country. So.
Exactly what they're planning. And they're freely talking about this. And the lady was like, that's like something out of a Black Mirror episode. To those who don't know Black Mirror, it's kind of a sci-fi, darker horror kind of show. Not always horror, but...
All right, wait. Let's back up a second. You said if their social credit drops too low, they can't travel outside of the country?
Yeah.
That was
I would think they wouldn't be allowed to stay in the country.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't want you leaving if you're breaking the law, because that way they can put you into labor
they wouldn't want you to be there to break the law.
Ideally, yeah. But
that was
the labor camps thing does make sense, though.
Yeah.
That was simply an example of many things that you can't do. Like, they literally, out of their mouth, mentioned that in the future they may have, like, certain things you can't purchase, certain things you can't do if your social credit's too low, and it's fucking scary.
Terrifying.
In America?
No, this is in China.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. But it's amazing. Like, they don't have key cards at certain companies. It just reads your face and signs you in as you're walking in. They know you're there before you enter the building.
That's how those Amazon stores currently work. No, I think they read what you're buying, and then they just give you the bill at the end of your shopping trip at those Amazon stores.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's and I mentioned like the Black Mirror episode, and the guy she was talking to chuckled and was like, "Yeah, that's pretty much what it is." And it's like, that's a horror show, and he's like, "Yep." like he totally misinterpreted the whole point. And yeah, Chris in chat is reinforcing like, no, it's not a joke. That's happening. And I mentioned a couple of times, like, that's what somebody reinforced in the comments as well. That video was like, and this is what they're willing to tell us. Scary as hell, because if that ever leaves China, that's ridiculous.
Oh, it already has.
Yeah, I know. And by leaves China, I mean comes to America. It's the only place that matters. It's a joke. It's a joke. Settle down, everybody.
I know you get like 2 pieces of toilet paper from the dispenser, and you have to show your face, and that's all you'll get. But you just got to use both sides.
I'm at least a half a roll, man. Not gonna lie.
Give or take.
Use both sides of each square.
Yeah, that freaked me out too. Like, they had a toilet paper dispenser
split it in half
outside of the stalls. So if you had to go, you scan your face, get your toilet paper, then go in. Like, I don't know.
No thanks.
Yeah. Hey, Reese. If Reese gets a better mic, we should have him on the show someday. That sounds so mean. Reese, I love that guy, but your mic is... I can't understand him. I don't know why that came
to fucking kill me.
Hey, wait, mate.
That's what you hear.
Right, now you're mocking him.
No.
That little mean, not gonna
had
lie.
nothing to do with his microphone.
No, that shit was just hilarious. It had to be said.
How's the garage acoustics? I was wondering.
Very garage-like.
Actually, pretty good.
Very garage-like.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a very mild echo, but it's not anything that's a problem at all.
Your mic is... Oh, did you get a new mic, Reese? That I haven't heard?
Oh.
Yeah, you still haven't hung anything up on your fancy board.
Me? Wait, what?
No,
no, I haven't hung anything on it, no.
Yeah, I
Like,
never
yeah.
paid attention to it. Thought that was a garage door. Now it's
He-
clear to me.
Posted a picture and talked about how he built that
Yeah.
When?
Here, it's probably easier to move
when
the
you
camera.
didn't listen, just like all the time.
What?
And the
Oh.
unfinished drywall down here.
You are
Finish
such
And
job.
other
fucking-
things. Got the garage TV hooked up. Welder.
You are such a typical
air
man's
compressor.
man.
Thanks. Then I got a bunch of shit over there. That's a lathe on top of the table. I'm kind of
Oh
proud of it.
sure, yeah, I
I'm
know what
working on
that
building
is.
it.
Oh, lathe?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lathe.
You know what that is?
No.
Totally, yeah.
Bhnz. No, it's okay. It's like a machine used for turning metal or wood down into a cylindrical shape.
Yeah, I'm actually embarrassed to admit that I did know what that was actually. Come to think of it, that's one of the few tools I actually do. I actually do know what it is.
Okay.
I don't know most of that though. Yeah, I'm not.
That's what I do at work. I work on lathes all day long.
Yeah.
Fashion a rudimentary lathe.
It's very lathe-like.
Yeah. One of them I named
What movie was
Lavey
that?
Boy because I have to do all the work by hand.
Oh, I can't think of the name of the movie.
Shit.
Got
That's
this,
funny.
Sig.
It was the one with Tim the Tool Man Taylor in it. They went to outer space.
What?
Mm.
Was that Spaceballs?
No, after that.
That's
Long
the only
after
space movie I know. Interstellar.
that. Comedy.
Before that,
What's the one that makes fun of Star Wars? That one?
Thumb Wars.
Space Jam.
Oh. Star Trek.
Oh,
Galaxy
Lost here.
Quest. It was Galaxy.
Galaxy Quest. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good movie.
There's a scene in that where one of the characters says something about fashioning a rudimentary lathe.
Alright.
That doesn't sound
I
like
need to
something
see
you
that
would
movie
ever
again.
want to do.
Alright.
Oh man.
There's another scene in the movie where like they walk outside and he just like he takes his helmet off or whatever, and the guy's like, "Is there air?" Like freaking out. It's really funny.
It's a good movie. You need to watch it sometime.
I never heard of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest is great.
I
It's got
did.
Alan Rickman in it.
I did.
That's
Alan?
That's Professor Snape for you people
Yeah.
who don't know who Alan Rickman is just by Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He has a name. I don't like that. He should go back to being Snape.
Yeah.
Well, he was also the bad guy in the first Die Hard movie.
Also the bad guy in Robin Hood.
You know, Men in Tights.
What else was he in? He's a bad guy in a lot of things.
Oh, Natalie is mad at me because I said hi in chat instead of saying hi, Natalie,
And,
so that everybody else in the chat here can say hi. And then they don't
Hello,
even do it.
it's
See,
me.
Natalie, this is the greeting you get.
I'm not saying hi.
Howdy there,
too
partner.
late.
Well deserved. Yeah, when you make a big deal out of it, you just forfeit the greeting.
Just grumpy, being weird.
Dig, if you had a
Oh,
good
Natalie.
week, I haven't talked to you in like 2 days.
It's been all right. I was busy as shit the past couple of days.
Aw.
Better
I
busy
covered-
than bored.
Well, I did Thursday night dinner service at the restaurant, and then I did Saturday lunch and dinner service, and then I worked Sunday morning. So basically, I worked 3 shifts in a row.
Thank you.
Damn.
But, I covered the Sunday morning because Saturday night was my coworker's birthday party, and Sunday itself was his. So he wanted to know if I would cover for him on Sunday.
Oh, have
Because he
fun.
He didn't think that he would be interested in coming into work on Sunday morning.
So yay overtime?
Yeah, no, that's not a bad
Okay,
thing.
that's good.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, I mean the
We don't
downside,
get overtime. We just work 40 hours, then we go home.
the downside is my feet hurt and my knees hurt, but you know,
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get old.
yeah, that's every week.
I mean,
You're like 50 now, right, Sig?
give or
Yeah.
take.
Okay.
That was last year.
Take about a dozen years there, Bhnz.
Give or
that
take.
works.
No, I'll be 38 next month.
Oh wow, that's so soon.
Yep.
Do I
February
even?
7th,
What?
the 17th of next
I
month.
was gonna say I don't even think I know your birthday.
Well, it's only been said in the Discord probably 50 times since I became part of the Discord. Natalie has it written down somewhere. I'm sure of it.
I played the 5th. Natalie
I'll
doesn't
save
let
it in my
anybody.
phone and send you a present or something.
Oh, that's unnecessary. I appreciate the Christmas present already. Don't worry about a
Oh.
birthday thing.
Did you play it yet?
I tried.
I opened it.
it.
I
That's
tried.
close enough.
I got it
Thanks for trying.
downloaded and installed, and I tried to play it, and I'm gonna have to wait for the PC upgrade before I can really actually enjoy it.
It's a solid game. I think you'll like it.
Yeah. Oh no,
Um,
I've watched a lot of Let's Play of it, so
Yeah. And Pyre's good too, Beast.
I
think you'd like
did
it.
launch the
I don't know.
game. The music interfered
That's
with my
good.
show, and my session ended.
Aw, I'm sorry.
I do, I do have another attempt planned.
like I
That
haven't played the game since it was on console, like back when it first came out.
Mhm.
So, but I have watched a lot of Let's Play of it recently and stuff, especially since Spiffing Brit did that video, which was
Yeah. The first time I played it was in a public library when I was in, I'd say maybe 7th grade.
Mm.
So it was a while ago.
7th grade. They had games back then?
Yeah, they had games back then. And they're
Okay.
the kind that you have to like crank up the computer and like
talking
hold
about?
the
They had
string.
games when I was in elementary school.
No, that's like,
Like
hopscotch.
hopscotch.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I played Oregon Trail on the PC. Every computer in the building was made by Apple.
What I think you meant to say was you played Oregon Trail in real life when your family pioneered the wild, wild west.
Yeah, pioneered our whole like mile and a half from the East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I ever played Oregon Trail was like in a retro pack on the 360 because it was
That's fun.
so old-fashioned.
And how many people in your party died of dysentery?
We
All
didn't
of
last long. My
There's
actually,
another one.
I did play it split screen. There was like 3 or 4 of us that day. We got like this great deal. It was like 2,000 Microsoft points. Yeah, we're going back. And there was like 20 games, and we played tons of them. It was so good. Just a pack of random shit. There was like a Risk rip-off game that was. We had a good time. I don't know. Just some of them were pretty fun. Hey, Michael.
Huh. There's a new well, not new, but it's like a kind of spin-off of Oregon Trail called Oregon Trail, and it's
Oh,
the same thing but with
creative
a
name.
zombie apocalypse. It's super
Oh.
fun. So you got like this old like caravan car that you're traveling across the America with, and it's basically the same thing but with zombies.
I swear I remember seeing something like that. But
It's very fun.
I don't.
You
Me
asked.
and my
Yeah?
Oh, me and my wife play it like all the time.
That's
Well, not
so
recently,
fun. This guy over
Yeah.
here puts a ring on a lady and forever has a P2.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Speaking of which, we've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. That's probably what you've been seeing me mostly play.
Guys are just too adorable.
It's super fun. We made our characters look like ourselves.
Is South
Oh.
Park a co-op game at all?
South Park?
Yeah, I don't think
Seems like it would be.
it would
Well,
be a
like-
great one, but I don't think it is.
Stick of
Mm.
Truth or Fractured But Whole?
Oh, Natalie's prioritizing her chores over us.
Natalie, why?
So
Because there was
disappointed in
the old South Park game on the Nintendo 64.
Oh God.
Hmm.
That was like
That
my
one-
first system.
Yeah, that one was a 4-player. You could all run around. It was kind of the same thing as like GoldenEye.
What game?
South Park for the Nintendo 64.
Oh, the original one. Yeah, I never played that.
Back in the day.
back in the old days.
Yeah, it was
In the
super cool,
pioneer
though.
times.
It was basically a snowball fight. You know, you run around throwing snowballs at each other. You could power them up by like peeing on them and stuff.
Which one is Bhnz?
Which one's Bhnz?
Is that one?
So he
He's-
types in chat to say me instead of you have a camera, Bhnz. What a troll!
Wave,
This
clap your
guy.
hands.
Who the
Hold up
hell
a
is
sign.
Bhnz?
You know, if you were discreet enough about the typing, you would like that wouldn't like see look at that. He still doesn't know who it is. This is what I'm talking about. Like Jesus. That guy up there.
Sig, pretend you're pointing.
Oh, I'm pointing at nothing.
Changes his profile picture.
See, now Bhnz is going to start pointing just to throw him off even more.
Oh my god.
One of these ways.
Yeah, with
way
the new
this-
overlay, we'll have nameplates. It won't be as confusing.
Yeah.
It's added production
You know, the
quality.
longer that Sig doesn't have a camera, the funnier it'll get.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be on show like 100 and something. 2 years in,
Yeah.
it'll still be a
It's gonna
fucking
be-
profile picture.
It's gonna be super great when I actually get a camera and I have the green background, and people are just gonna think that it's just a picture.
Well,
Just
on
wear
I look like
your
him anyway.
mask.
your first webcam stream needs to be a Krieger cosplay.
Mm.
Fuck is a
I need to get
Krieger?
a, I need
What's
to get
his-
a yellow.
It's that
His
guy.
character.
Fair enough.
Have you ever watched Archer?
Yeah.
Apparently not. If he did, he would know. Who
I'm
did.
Bhnz, me.
Benz,
That
you
would
should
be
watch
me.
Archer. You're
Archer?
missing out. Yeah,
I don't.
it's a good show.
What is it about?
Just a comedy. Secret agent man.
Kind of like James Bond, but bad at being a spy.
Fair enough.
Lots,
Like really
lots
bad.
lots of drinking, lots of innuendo.
Yeah.
Racing.
Lots of, yeah, lots of being spies without actually accomplishing anything most of the time.
hmm
It's one of those shows
very
that they'll fight me on this. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it's so quotable. There are so many
Yeah.
moments that like anybody who's seen Archer will immediately recognize as soon as you say it. Like if you just yell phrasing, they'll know exactly what you're talking about. Or the "wait what" meme, that's him.
Have you
Or
seen?
they're only hookers when they're dead, Cyril.
Okay.
Call girl. No.
Well,
Have you ever seen Bob's Burgers?
Yeah,
I
it's a good
have
show.
No. Well, the same guy who does the
Bhnz.
voice of Sterling Archer
Well,
is the same guy who does the voice of Bob from
Mhm.
Bob's Burgers.
Is No Cool right about this? Oh, missed opportunity. According to No Cool, this is our first stream since last year.
Aw.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That's
just
true.
I haven't streamed since last year. Missed title opportunity here. We fucked up on that one. That's just a mistake.
We can do second.
We'll do it
year
next year.
stream.
I'm doing
Uh,
next year.
next year.
Future opportunities, more production quality.
Oh yes.
Next year.
Oh, speaking
It's
of
not
the,
cool. You're not the only one in chat. Everyone's just being quiet.
yeah, I just ignored him. I mean, I'm the only one in chat, and then somebody typed literally a minute before him. I mean, why did you stop playing Fortnite? Exclamation point. Ban. In case anybody else.
Winner.
Okay, No Cool. You are just both of you in front of me. Man.
Winner.
I am flattered by how many people have been asking me about that, by the way.
It means they care.
It apparently does.
I just totally misread that. Thought it said 20 days for a minute there. I was like, wait, what?
Mm.
20 days, 20 more. Okay.
It's,
Like, I'll be in
yeah.
Tic Tac stream and he asks me when I'll get unbanned. People in his chat recognize me and then ask me when I'm gonna get out unbanned. Like, damn!
Like, hey, he's the band guy.
there-
How you doing, band guy?
Literally how that is. I went into his chat and someone was like, oh yeah, I think somebody got banned from that. I'm like, hi. And Tic Tac's like, yeah, no, that's him.
So when do you get out of prison? Oh, 5 days, 20 hours, 5 minutes,
Oh,
and 22
fuck.
seconds.
We write him letters and have visits every now and then.
I linked
That's
that
really
video on Discord of the guy who was making the Windows Restore CD keys. Literally just like copying their software, but all it did was reset your laptop. Like that was it.
Yeah.
And then Windows played it like he was redistributing Windows, which is not what that was, and put him in jail for a year.
Damn.
And the whole video was about how stupid it was and warning people in the future and how not up to date some of our judges are because they had no
That's
understanding.
vindictive.
They had no
Like-
understanding of the situation. And I was like, not to steal his thunder, but I can relate to this guy a little bit. Because I am sitting here waiting out 30 fucking days for the stupidest reason.
And
I
the
told him
police
I
at
was-
your door.
Again, it's nowhere near the severity of his situation, but it was kind of
FBI,
similar.
open up.
Like
you
I
still
told,
gotta wear the ankle monitor.
yesterday I was trading. I met up with a. Oh god! As soon as I mentioned the gender, you guys are gonna freak out. I met up with a female who's not anything beyond just a
Wait,
friend.
they
I play
allow
Pokemon
those
with.
in prison?
Jesus Christ! No. I was a girl in our Pokemon group. I met up to trade with her yesterday, and I told her like why I got banned, and even she was like, "What the fuck? Like, you exploited their glitch, and they banned you." I'm like, yeah. She took her a second to grasp that, and I was like, yeah. I mean, you tell that to a normal person, it's okay. I'm not gonna get into the whole situation again, but I could relate, and that's how I felt. Like, someone in my chat wanted me to own up to it. I'm like, own up to what? I still think it's bullshit. I'm not gonna back down off of that. Whether or not it's in their EULA, it's still stupid. You can write anything in the EULA. It's not gonna make it make sense.
Yeah.
some of that wording in their terms of service and their end user license agreement was just very vague to the point that they could just call anything a fault for you.
And they intentionally leave it vague.
Oh yeah, Sig and I read through the whole thing. I mean, in one of the opening clauses, they retain the right to just shut you off for a period. They didn't even explain a reason. They're like, we retain the right to revoke access to any of our software. Literally, period. They just ended it there. Like, so
that's not like super cool.
They're citing that I broke TOS, but they don't need to. They can shut me off for no reason.
Yeah, their reasoning could be, we felt like it.
Yeah, they could decide to revoke my ability to make videos on the topic and just ban my YouTube, where I won't be able to talk to Jolie anymore. Hello, I haven't seen you in the comments in a while. You thought I didn't notice? You thought I didn't notice? How are you, Ben? She's one of the nicest people in my comments, and it's been like a few videos, and made me kind of sad, not gonna lie. Bhnz and I have been releasing some bangers, not even gonna lie. That's not a term I use often either, so when I say it, I mean it. Like, the last, at least, like, 10 videos Bhnz and I have made together, like, with his gameplay and my editing.
10?
Yeah, no, like, the last, well, okay, like the last 7 or 8 videos have outperformed the one before it. Like, it's unbelievable. Yeah, and in my last 10 videos, the Melee video is still number 2 in the given time frame.
I sent over a DM yesterday.
I did.
You have seen it or not?
Oh, give me a hint.
Snip snipe. Pow pow.
Oh, that's not a spoiler. Yeah, we're making a sniper video next. Yeah, I got a video talking about that.
So, I never received an answer, so.
I totally forgot about it until now. But that's...
Sorry, I'm not entirely up to date on those.
On what?
Hey, man.
The Fortnite videos.
Oh, no, that's not your demographic. I wouldn't even expect you to click them.
Oh, okay.
That's... No, I'm not in the slightest offended. You shouldn't.
Okay.
It's like if you made videos on, like, welding tutorials, I'd support you. I wouldn't click. It's not relevant to me. I don't need that information. You know what I mean?
But you might if you need to weld something in an emergency.
And I would absolutely take it. You know what I mean?
But in that case, to be fair, I mean, I may need to know a Fortnite sniper rifle in an emergency.
You do.
In fact,
I know where to go, though. I do know where to go.
Saw a couple people in my comments. Acan22, who's hung out a bit. He's one of the Indian representatives, Indian YouTuber. He just got Save the World and commented that he's going to be checking out a lot of my videos now. And I'm like, fantastic resource if you're just starting out. If you don't play the game, I'm not offended. Why would you watch it? Don't do it for my sake. Shit. You know. How is that break? It's not over. It actually sucks because Fortnite is a game that I play so regularly on stream that, like, I just haven't desired to stream at all. Like, I play random other games and Scribble.io and whatever the hell we're in the mood for when I'm feeling good, when I'm just relaxing, but since I can't even stream my main game, I'm like, I just haven't wanted to stream.
It's the final countdown.
The final, no. Again, more people have been asking than I check. Like, I'll get it. The suspension will be lifted when it's lifted. Epic support apparently is on vacation, which I've heard from people in my comments with no substantiation. I asked for a source. I got nothing.
Is there like one guy on Epic support?
I got a response confirming that I'll get a response. So, like, if they're on vacation, it's not an excuse because someone's in the office.
They're just all sipping pina coladas in the beachfront, just like, let's just like send a message back, like received.
Hey, bud. fuck off, you're banned. That's what they're while they're
Missed out on
drinking.
a lot of stuff. I was able to buy anything in the shop. The shark attack's not gone, right?
No, the quest is still there, I believe. That came out not too long ago. I'd assume that'll be here for a little bit as well.
I don't know that I missed anything, really. I mean...
We'll get one shop reset on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, you'll be back.
We gotta be on
So-
top of that, though. And if I
What do I
mathed
look
in my
like? A
brain
content
correctly...
machine?
Yeah, that's literally what we're doing here. Yeah, the way it works out, if I truly am able to play on the 12th, we're gonna have another podcast the day after I get back. So
Wow.
Yay.
that's gonna fuel a lot
I'll
of
have a new
topics.
setting if
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
invited.
Yeah, another full podcast of people asking you about fucking Fortnite again.
Okay, Sig, it's gonna be alright. Why you have to be mad?
It's only
Because
a
they
game.
talk to him about Fortnite during his Fortnite stream all the fucking time.
Listen,
Fucking 12 hours a day of Fortnite every fucking day for months.
it's a great game. It's a great game.
Poor Sig. He just
Oh,
wants
poor
to-
guy.
hate
Let's move
Fortnite.
off of it then, Sid, huh? Letterkenny Season 8. Have we all watched it?
Negative.
What?
Yes, we have.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a life outside of my computer.
I don't believe you.
That life outside your computer should
Is-
include Letterkenny.
Exactly. Yeah, when you're not on your computer, when you're not talking to people, Letterkenny is what you should be watching. I have to say, and I'm glad to report, that because I didn't like Season 7, I mean, it was enjoyable. It's Letterkenny, whatever.
Mhm.
But it was not my favorite season. Season 8
Yeah.
was great. I loved it. They
Well,
got
that's good
back
news.
to some edgy humor, and
It actually had a loose plot this time as well, which was kind of fun.
actually a little bit of development. Last season, they didn't do much,
Yeah.
did they? They just kind of hung out, did their
No.
show. Season 8, he actually talks to females. That was fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
It's not even a spoiler because the plot doesn't even matter that much in the show, but he's like, breaks up with the chick, I won't say why, and then she comes back to him asking him if the breakup's getting any easier, and then his new old girlfriend walks by with no clothes on and goes, yep.
You know, he did that. She did that on purpose.
I know, yeah, she looked right at her. And I just thought that was hysterical. Yeah, I liked it. Sig, you gotta watch it. ASAP as
I plan-
possible.
I plan to.
Mom says hi,
Just
Sig.
right now.
Hi, Mom Beast.
Hi, Mom Beast.
Hello.
Everybody wave.
You
You
got,
too, Ben. Come on.
he's waving at you.
Smile and
Mom.
wave.
There you go.
Smile and wave.
That's Chrichelle. We had lunch with him at one time.
Hey. You remember me.
yeah.
My beard's longer
Chrichelle.
now.
Chrichelle,
Yeah,
that's what I call him.
Believe it or not,
I
I,
got a
actually
bun now.
waved without even thinking about it.
Big wave, but he doesn't have a camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just kind of the
Ben's
odd one
guy with
out.
The yellow one.
That's not yellow.
Bhnz.
That's just a cover for
Yeah.
the white. He's Bhnz.
Oh, Bhnz. I've heard your name several times.
Hello.
Like in sentences like, "Oh, Mom, I just love Bhnz." That kind of stuff.
Oh.
Aw.
I mean, like in a
We
good
getting
way.
somewhere.
I've never said that. Where did you hear that?
Just making jokes because that's what I do.
Oh, good.
Just looking
No,
for
he
a
said
file
that.
folder.
Don't let him lie.
Perfect. We getting somewhere.
Ugh.
We're advancing.
Ben's is like, so you're telling me I have a chance?
Oh my god.
God
Daffy's not on the podcast today. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Hiding
He
from
told
us,
me he wasn't going
apparently.
to be able to be there.
Dude, my fucking mom keeps calling me, bro.
Oh, she's actually calling him. I'm so used to Ben saying his mom's calling him and she's not actually calling him that like when she does actually call him, it's kind of weird.
Oh, I see the chocolate Oreos are back in business.
Not sure what you're talking about.
Aren't they all technically chocolate
I see
Oreos?
chocolate Oreos.
That's not even close. That's Mountain Dew.
Oh, God, I gotta get my eyes checked.
Yeah, probably sooner than later.
Yeah.
It's vastly different things.
Oh,
Oh,
All right, now that
his
the
your
door's
mom
closed.
says he likes you as a friend, Benz.
You
your,
saw that I
your
had a
mom
roll
enjoys my
one time?
Instagram.
I know she does. She finally posted.
I actually posted a new picture recently.
Should we take a look on stream?
Oh,
I
boy.
don't care. Go ahead.
Is that one of those ones that you have to pay to see it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you guys should subscribe to my OnlyFans account. It's got exclusive content.
Excellent feet pictures.
Here, I'll just show it on my screen. Look at that. Oh, look at that stream. Nice little chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, I have to actually look at the. Oh,
I'll link it
oh,
for
wow.
you guys. I'll link it in the stream chat about that.
Amazing.
Well then, I would eat that and more. Okay, buddy.
I am Sig. I'm the one without a camera.
Yeah, hiding from us.
I'm Sig. Hey.
No, you're not, Bhnz.
We're all Sig on this blessed day.
We're all Sig. I'm Sig. Another person steps forward. No, I'm Sig.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
You know, I think I'm gonna get a lot of disappointed comments pretty soon here, because I don't. Did YouTube send any kind of notification that we went live?
I did get a notification on my
Okay,
cell
good.
phone.
Which
I
is
don't
right
know
here.
about. Yeah,
I got
don't
one
know
as
about
well.
YouTube sending one.
I got
don't-
one 40 minutes ago.
Know that a lot of people who are usually here for the show are not here today, and I tend to get some disappointed comments in my following videos when people are like, "Wait, you did the podcast without me?" And I'm like, "Same time every week."
And they can watch it after it airs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The
I try not-
downside is they can't participate.
I try not to
So.
interact with chat too much, so it should be pretty timeless. But
Yeah.
that
100
sounds
years
so
from now,
mean.
we'll unearth
No.
This.
Well,
I did also start watching C, which Sig has been wanting me to watch. Did you watch C?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, all of it, huh?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
SEA?
My
No, SEE, like vision, like being able to, but being a sighted person, like having vision. See,
What's it on?
Disney.
Disney.
No,
Okay.
Apple.
Not.
Oh, I haven't watched.
Yeah, it's an Apple
I'm-
original.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, but it's Jason Momoa, the
Yeah,
Aquaman.
for sure.
the guy who played
The guy
Aquaman,
from Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah, or that, or Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah.
he's the father figure in a world of blind people. Like a kind of apocalypse has happened where the entire world has gone blind, and it's been a couple hundred years or whatever since
Huh.
the world has gone blind, and the population's down to a few hundred people really across the entirety of the world.
Mhm.
And anybody who is born with vision, the ability to see, is considered some kind of witch or whatever, and they're burned at the stake and shit. Yeah, so
Spooky.
they're
Really
and
makes you take it for granted.
he's the father figure for a couple of kids that are twins, I guess. Yeah, they're twins,
Yeah.
a boy and a girl, that are born with the ability to see, and he's trying to protect them in this world and stuff.
Neat.
Yeah, it's really fucking good though.
It's an interesting concept. I was interested how they would handle a bunch of blind people, and they have like ropes connecting houses and shit like that. Where like, okay, I guess I could kind of see it.
That
And
works.
if you're born without vision, your hearing is hypersensitive. Like, you'd be surprised how well blind
Mhm.
people can get around in today's society. Like,
Yeah, you notice parts of the show where he like has a sword in his hand and he drags it along on the ground
mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
creates an echo off of things near him for echolocation and shit.
Yeah, it's almost like a little warning, just dragging your sword. Or like
That's
when they
kinda
reach
cool.
out their hand, like grab my hand, they
Mhm.
snap, and it's
Yeah.
a lot of little nuances like that. Kind of like, okay, I guess I can sort of believe.
Got an
That's
alert.
cool.
My
Okay.
phone chirped at me like it was an
Yeah,
alert, but there's
Epic-
no alert.
It was
3G.
Epic 3G
It's gonna be a little
wireless
late, but
network.
I think it'll be coming on. He said it'd be
Those were the days.
thought it would be less than an hour, but I don't know how that changes when he can be here.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it was interesting because like one of the ways that it's not really a spoiler, I guess, where they showed like that the kids were confirmed to have vision. She was like,
Mhm.
she handed the woman their favorite toy, and she's like, set it anywhere, and then she did quietly, and then the kids picked it up and put it in her hand without her snapping her fingers, and they're like, oh wow,
Snitches.
they can see, and it's
Well,
interesting.
that was within their own home, and they
Right.
were determining that it was actually a fact, and that they were going to have to protect the children from then on.
I love the little religion that they've formed because they no longer believe in the sun; it's the god's fireball or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
remember.
what about
And-
sunburns? How is that not an issue?
That is an issue. That's just how they feel it. You can feel that you're getting sunburned.
She can tell
Um,
you've been out in the warm sun all day.
Do
And,
they
like, they're-
make the children blind?
What?
Do they make the children go
No,
blind?
They're born. blind.
all people are just born blind. And the random few people here and there that are born sighted are considered witches. And I think it has to do with the way society is developed. They're afraid that people with vision will take back over.
Now,
So they want to
Okay.
keep that from happening.
what Sig mentioned
That's
about the society
weird.
being a few hundred years old at this point, any legend of sight is basically myth at this point. So nobody wants sight. They don't lust for it. They accept it as something that shouldn't even exist. It's almost like their entire culture has forgotten how powerful it is, and then, or they recognize it but are afraid of it. And
The
it's
few people who do know how powerful it is are afraid of it,
yeah, and it's like
Makes sense.
it's weird. The whole writing system, they tie knots into rope, and it's not sure
Yeah.
how that works, but it's interesting enough. And books,
Interesting.
they didn't even know what it was when she picked it up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's only you can only read it if you can see the words." And it's just interesting. It's again something that challenges my suspended disbelief or my suspended.
So whatever happened with Braille? I mean, is that still a thing in this show? Or
Not as much.
No.
They
No,
tie knots. It's weird.
Yeah, the string of knots in a leather cord or whatever is their form of braille. They feel their way down the string of knots to determine a message in it.
interesting.
That's crazy.
Surprisingly
It's
efficient, as the show does
Yeah.
it.
What about The Witcher?
Oh, we're moving right on.
Yay! Good
Haven't
show.
started it.
That's a great show.
Seeing if there's something else that everybody's watched as all beast.
I think the show is interesting enough to talk about, even if you've never heard of it, because it, pun intended, enlightens a lot of stuff you don't often think about. Like the shit you take for granted with sight.
Yep.
They don't have it. Colors don't matter to them. Like the sun, for example. They don't really have a concept of night. Like they go to sleep at a certain time, but it doesn't matter if it's nighttime.
Yeah.
It does. They know when crops will grow properly. They know when it's hot out because the sun is shining on them. Shit like that. So I mean, the sun being up and down does matter.
It matters, but like it doesn't matter for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's a very interesting concept.
The ghosts is the great one. In the show, there are people who have the ability to be perfectly silent, so that to the unsighted people they are effectively invisible. They only move when you're moving. They only breathe when you're breathing and shit like that. So you can't hear them moving and shit. So to the unsighted person, they are invisible.
Neat.
Like
To a
that.
sighted person, they look ridiculous.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. All right, I'll move on. Witcher is something that's on my list. I've definitely wanted to see it.
It is a great show. Be prepared going in that it doesn't follow a solid timeline from start to finish. It jumps back and forth throughout different decades of time.
Heard of it from my
It threw
sister.
me off a little bit.
I heard of it from my sister, who had heard it from others, as maybe I'm jumping the gun on this, but these are her words, a potential Game of Thrones killer.
Well, Game of Thrones is over anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's already dead, Beast. What the fuck?
The people on r/free folk were revolting, and The Witcher is now their new favorite show.
Really?
Yeah. Like they've completely they're just like, yep. Season 8 didn't happen. Season 7 technically didn't happen. The show ended after season 6, and that's it. And they're just like, yeah, Witcher, greatest show ever.
I'm glad so many people are enjoying it. It's making me excited because it seems like a similar medieval era type show, right? I know nothing about it. I'm just looking at trailers here.
Just don't take it too seriously.
Oh, I never do.
It's very fun. It's just a fun time.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, real quick though, I just recently saw the meme of what's his name, Oberyn Martell, the guy who got his head squished by the mountain.
Yeah.
Like somebody said should have worn a helmet. And now he's the Mandalorian who never takes off his helmet. Fucking great meme.
I haven't seen The Mandalorian yet. That's on my list. I'm looking forward to it though. That and
that was
Baby
quality.
Yoda.
Mandalorian's
you'll-
slow.
Yeah, Mandalorian's decent, but it's not all the great shakes people have been making it out to be.
Yeah.
You know how Star Wars fans are. They will,
I am a Star Wars fan.
yeah, they'll hype up anything. I think it's enjoyable, but
Wait,
I
wow.
have not sat and watched The Mandalorian successfully without falling asleep yet. It's been 5
I think you
tries.
mentioned that last podcast.
I think so
Have you
too.
tried since then?
No,
Or okay.
been watching other. It's good. It's cool. It's nice to see a backstory, but it's just so slow. In a 20 or 30 minute show, you might get like literally 10, 15 minutes of dialogue, and then the rest of it's just fucking travel. Like, I get
Yeah.
it. You know, he's a quiet character, and they do tell a story when they're not talking, but it's like,
Spend a lot of time traveling across the galaxy.
spend a lot of time talking to a little Yoda who just kind of coos.
Well, that's cute.
It is, but cute doesn't make good. So I've enjoyed it, but
Hey.
it's slow.
I resent that.
I represent that remark.
Yeah. I own an Xbox 360 that I bought from somebody for $50, and that's it.
I got a couple of them. They don't work though.
Yeah, it doesn't have the red circle of death yet, but that may change when I
That
turn it on
doesn't
again.
always mean death.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
I've brought 2 different 360s back to life from the Ring of Death.
The
you
one
just
time,
like put it in a bowl of rice and like,
Yep.
slit your
the one time I did that, I had the red
circle
ring of death.
candles.
The first day I ever had an Xbox, but apparently laying it sideways, covering the vents on a carpet, not the brightest idea.
Damn.
That will hurt your Xbox. Didn't hurt it; it just turned itself off. It overheated, so let it cool down, and it worked fine forever on. Works today.
Viral's trying to figure out if you're his online Xbox friend.
No, that's not me, Viral. They're a faker, and
They're a
you should
faker.
call them out on it and tell them they're not the real Chrichelle.
Exactly.
There can only be one, like the Highlander.
I have such a weird like
That's-
nostalgia for Xbox 360 now that we bring it up. I know it'll let me down. I know it won't be worth it, but it's kind of sad growing up how like gaming is better on the PC in every way. I don't deny this, but there was something so simple about turning on an Xbox, loading up a game the formal way, having a machine dedicated to gaming. Now on PC, it feels so everything's so unofficial. Like you can dress up
Mhm.
Fortnite all you want, but I know that it's just a fucking program running on my machine. Like it's at least on Xbox,
Yeah.
it gave me an experience that I can't relate to on PC anymore. I mean, like Modern Warfare, as much as I want to love it, I just feel like I'm loading up another application, just like Discord, just like a YouTube. I mean, I clicked on Modern
Yeah.
Warfare as soon as I could have clicked on any of 500 plus other Steam games I've got right on my screen. It takes the fun out of it for me. I don't know how relatable that is, though.
I'd say for me, it's always kind of blurred together because really the first game we ever, me and my brother ever really played was like, I don't know, Spyro. I forget which one. It was a
Wow.
while ago.
Original
then-
PlayStation.
Yeah. And then we switched over to the PC because my mom got us Age of Empires 2, and we played that for a while. And we switched back to the Xbox because one of my friends had one, and we played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just all the time. And then I kind of stopped gaming for a bit. Then I got a Wii and played Metroid and various other games. Then I jumped onto the PC and got into Minecraft and other
Oh.
various games.
I remember when Wii was new.
That was so cool.
Oh, it was
It
badass.
was like, we would like to play. And then they played games, and that was it.
My friend's brother stood out in line at like midnight waiting to get one. And beforehand, he explained, he grabbed a TV remote and he's like, it's like this, but you can interact with your TV. And that was so badass to us.
It was revolutionary.
It was at the time. Like,
Yeah.
it's laughable now, like LOL 720p, but like, that was really cool for a long time. And it outsold Xbox and PlayStation 3. An old figure I heard was like 50 million for the 360, 40-some million sales for the PS3, and then we had like 90 million in that same time frame. Like, it was a much bigger console because it was in everybody's homes. Like, the gamers played the other consoles, but the Wii anybody could just get. Wii Sports related to a lot of people. Fitness, a lot of moms who you'd never meet online, but lots of people bought Wiis that you'd never seen.
I'll tell you right now, you haven't really beaten your friends at Wii Bowling until you beat them without getting up from the couch.
Good point.
Watch them stand up and try it, and then just kick back. And
I figured out very early on how to bowl a strike every single time without getting up from the couch.
That works.
The laziest Wii player you've ever seen in your life.
That's just wrong.
Family friend had a story about when they did one of those racing games, and this dude's huffing and puffing, trying as hard as he can to, get as fast as he can, and his son was just beating him no matter what he did, and he's sitting on the couch flicking his wrist. And that worked for him.
The least amount of energy
I'm supposed
expended.
to do this, aren't I?
Well, bowling a strike was just positioning your character in the right place, holding the button, and then doing like you're casting a fishing rod. And that was it.
That works.
What the fuck are you doing?
I was told to do this for Pokemon.
And
are you trying to hatch
your
egg?
profile? Oh.
Without
I was told that this works, and I'm looking to find out. This is the only time I've been not doing anything with my hands for an extended period.
This is
You're
very
distributing some free literature.
A little bit of 5-on-1. These are Letterkenny quotes.
Okay, this is...
I'll do it over here. Is this better?
That's worse.
There's a meme to be made out of that.
Who's over there?
This is not worth it. I don't want to do this anymore.
You need like a device.
I was going to say I can make a machine.
Get a fan. Get a fan. Tape the phone to the fan.
Not the same way. It has to go up and down.
Dude,
Tracks
go
footsteps.
Go down to Lowe's and tape it to a 5-gallon thing of paint and get them to stick it in the paint mixer.
That's fucked
That
up.
could work.
Viral was asking how we met. I think, I met Viral through one of our clan tryouts back in Modern Warfare 2. Back way before Discord, my channel, or anything. We had about 50 members in just a word-of-mouth clan. And, it was, like, the saddest thing to be proud of ever, but it was a thing.
That's a fun little community that you built. I'd say that's something to be proud of.
Honestly, not to brag or anything, but while I'm bragging here, we used to play Capture the Flag every single day. People would back out of the lobbies. Because it wasn't a very big community, but we would go on win streaks. 20, 30 games in a row on a casual afternoon. It was stupid. We had dedicated people who ran the flag, people who defended the flag carrier, and then I would just hold down the fort, and it...
Oh my god, Beast!
Thank you for subscribing, Elon.
Pretty well.
Yeah, it worked great. 28 caps was our most. Yeah, people would back out of the game when we won too hard, and they'd just run circles around the map, picking up the flag. It was a good time, and that was fun, having a clan. Now we've kind of almost surpassed having a clan. Like, Minerva is its own thing, and getting a group together is no problem. I mean, if we wanted to get a 6-man on Modern Warfare, I don't think it would be too much effort on a normal day.
Not a challenge.
To start sending out tags at Minerva member. Anybody want to play Modern Warfare? We'd probably get more than 6. And then have issues. But
Ground word is.
Ground war it is, exactly. Oh god, we only have... Oh god, we hit 32 people on our team. Now what? That'd be fun.
Some of you leave.
Double ground war. Let's go.
As popular as our voice channels have gotten, it's surprisingly difficult to get more than 15 people in a call. Our most ever was like 24. Maybe 28. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I recall being in there when we had up to like 20 at one point.
But that's rare.
That gets so chaotic, though.
We don't even try for it
anymore. I understand why people don't want to try and do that.
We've probably had
just talking over each other.
In the last 12 months, maybe 1 or 2 dozen times where we even had like just a few of us in a public channel, even with a lot of people, because I don't hang out in public channels anymore. I mean, the last time I did, Bhnz DM'd me, this is why we don't do this, when a bunch of people were in there just saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
It's just not how we roll anymore. I don't know.
My head started hurting. That motherfucker just started pow, pow, pow.
What was he doing?
No, my head. That was what was going on in my head.
Well, what was going on even? I thought it was just a normal call.
Yeah, normal call with like 10 people.
I think
Chatter.
the problem was when you get like a younger individual who doesn't maybe know how to handle themselves on a call like that, and then they just start talking over people, and it's a mess.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
There's a certain amount of etiquette that comes with being able to do a multi-person call.
I agree.
You gotta understand who has the talking stick.
I love that.
Mine's a 2x4.
Oh my god.
Okay, really?
He just couldn't help himself.
I have the biggest talking stick.
Internet Explorer shit ass.
Oh.
I remember that kid. Oh god. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, we don't get visitors like that too much anymore.
I think I missed that day.
Oh no, this was long before you. It was before me.
Long time ago.
What was that kid's name even? I remember the
Ape
video.
Fire.
Ape Fire.
He's a 9-year-old
Who
Indian
knows, but
kid.
he had strong opinions about Internet Explorer.
He totally did.
Didn't he tag your, or didn't he like send you a link to your own video on how to
I
do
asked
something?
him how he found us, and then he linked my video.
Not
knowing
this
it was
guy.
me. Yeah, I was watching this guy's video, and we all erupted. It was hysterical.
It's like when a celebrity is like, "Hey, you look like this one celebrity I know." Show him a picture. of
Wow,
him.
he's familiar. My channel was
Yeah.
not big at the time. I don't even want to guess how many subscribers I had, but we weren't where we're at today, if we're at anywhere today. Yeah, that was good. Did anybody see Jumanji 2?
Not yet.
Sure.
I might see it when it's on Hulu, Netflix, or whatever it may be
You
on.
are such a boring adult.
I know I don't go anywhere.
It was a good time. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it once it comes out on any of those platforms mentioned.
Whenever I don't have to leave the house, I'll see it.
Yeah.
Right away.
That's pretty much.
Well, okay. This weekend I did leave the house. Actually, I went to go see a comedian. Her name is Taylor Tomlinson.
You hot?
How dare
And
you?
She's on Netflix, and she is hilarious.
Recognize
Doesn't answer
that
my
name.
question.
Was that
Think?
talking 2x4?
I recognize the name. I'm looking right now.
Oh, I was saying, is she hot?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
tell
she
you
is.
in a moment.
Oh, now I have to Google it. What's her name?
Taylor Tomlinson.
See for ourselves here. Taylor Tom. Oh, there you go. Oh, the third result is age. Oh my lord, that's a comedian.
Yeah.
I think she.
I don't actually. What photo are you looking at?
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
There is an images tab. I watched that.
But yeah,
other-
she's good,
I just watched
and I
it.
think she's on Netflix as well.
It's like an Onion article on the chick from Big Bang Theory and like all their
Allison Hannigan.
Yep, all of their rules on whatever you call it, nudity and provocative, but it's okay if it's
Yeah.
her. That was a good video.
The guy pitched his own idea for a show.
And the whole time, it's like actresses like Allison Hannigan. I think he must have said it a dozen times in a 3-minute video. It was hysterical.
They said if she took her shirt off, it would be okay because it would be artistic. But if Marshall took his shirt off, he'd probably get fined $500,000 or whatever.
And you saw her live?
Okay.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
That's
It was like this small little show. It was like in some little Texas town or something, and then she did like a little meet and greet afterwards. And my buddy, he went with us. He was fangirling so hard. I got to show you the picture. We actually went last year as well. And so this is like our second time seeing her. I'll send you the picture and
Oh,
try
nope,
and
this is from
post
the
it.
hotel room. Next picture.
Not that one. Okay, let me find it.
I haven't ever been to a comedy show.
I
It's
have.
fun.
New York City.
Good
Shit
times.
is great.
It'd probably be
Okay.
just a fun way to kill an evening, you know.
My brother and I
Yeah.
recently went and saw Tom Segura. That was a really good stand-up.
Tom Segura.
He does
I-
the Your Mom's House podcast.
Yeah. Talked about that a
I
lot.
may have heard of that. I think. I don't know.
That's just one of those ways that I don't think to spend my time. It's like I feel like I'd really enjoy it, but never once have I ever thought, shit, I should go see a comedian.
I wouldn't have thought of it either, but one of my buddies that I hadn't seen in like a month or two invited me out to go see it. So
Yeah, and I think
it's
that'd
like
be
the only
really
reason I
cool.
went.
Like when I had the idea to do a paintball thing recently. Never ended up getting that organized, but
Mhm.
I would totally be in. It's just that like the people I talked to were interested but not like jumping on the idea, and I was the only one rowing that boat, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Is that why you brought it up for a Minerva paintball thing?
yeah, no, I would love to do paintballing. I would love it, but
Yeah.
like I said, the few friends that like I have enough friends nearby in town who could do it. Like I could probably get at least a group of 4 of us, but again, I'm the only one rowing that boat. Nobody wants to. I don't want to say nobody wants to spend the money because like they were interested. They were like, yeah, I'd do it, but nobody followed up with me. Nobody was that interested, and so I'm like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Mm.
What I have to do
Kinda
eventually
sad.
is just set a date and start asking people, want to go at this time? Want to go at this time?
And just be persistent about it.
You have to. And I probably should start that again because I'm sure they do it and I'm sure we'd all have a great time. It's just
Probably.
I
maybe.
feel awkward if everybody's always busy, and
Okay.
yeah. That's the hardest part
Um,
about growing up is everybody has jobs and they're always busy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a friend, like one of the guys I was talking to works like 6 days a week right now. So the one day he's off, sometimes the dude just wants to chill, and I can't even blame him.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
shit, that's every day.
That's every day.
On the
Why would you want to do
contrary,
anything?
I'm
Okay.
always free and always ready, and except for today. Mondays at 3, I'm not ready.
Come
Alright, here we go.
on.
Got the picture. How many pictures did you
Yay.
sift through?
I
Holy-
posted 3.
Yeah,
So
holy
the
crap.
first one is
Oh.
of Go Up, You Dummy Dumb. Come on. Okay, the first one is like from a year ago when my
Look at
hair
that.
was stage. And my buddy here, he's fangirling so hard. But yeah,
And-
and then this one recently was when my beard was looking a little unfortunate.
Is this you and the lady?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
how
my wife. And then the last one is my buddy. Like, oh, I touched the stage. He bought us like the front row seats at a comedy show, which, yeah,
That's got to be great for comedy.
yeah.
Could the stream even see that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
they
was
could see
I don't
it.
know.
They could see
Can
it.
They could see it, but
They
it was
could see it just
terrible.
fine. Yeah, it's in the bottom left. I mean, that's as well as I can see
No,
it.
well, when you
There
had
we
it
go.
full screened, it had the window lines across the middle.
Yeah,
of it.
cutting right through her face. Yeah, we don't need to
Yep.
see that anyway.
Yeah. See, that is the awkward stage for my hair. Look at that. I look like
Yeah.
such a little goober.
You know what I could do? I could.
I wasn't
go-
gonna say that, but
It's okay. You were thinking of it. That's what matters.
I won't disagree with you saying it.
Yeah. It's better now. I have a man bun.
Yes, that's better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Worked for Tim the Tap Man, it'll work for you.
Yeah.
I am gonna have to officially follow up with 3G.
Dun dun
Well, Fuji
dun.
did message us saying that he's sorry for the inconvenience and that he wasn't sure how long the project he was doing was gonna take.
Mhm.
Well, I'll message him again. Are you coming?
I mean,
Yeah,
that
this
was
is-
20 minutes ago that he said that.
This
so,
is why we tend to plan a week in advance, not 2 hours before.
yeah.
Because if you tell me you're gonna make it, I'd like you to make it. If it's not his fault, I'm not gonna give him too much shit. I just whatever.
Pretend.
I was rushing to set up my little setup just because I couldn't find my where my microphone was connecting to my computer. I don't know. I found out that it wasn't plugged in all the way, which is a common issue.
I like this mobility. I mean, just every
Yeah,
time we
it is
talk to
nice.
Chrichelle, he's in a different spot.
Yeah. Next time I'll be in the bathroom and
Oh,
I won't be wearing
Okay.
any pants.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
oh, honey, do you have to?
Alright.
Okay, cool. It turns his screen a little bit.
It's like,
We just hear the
Yeah.
equivalent of water pouring out in the side, like,
it's like, all right, using the bidet.
oh my
What
god.
is that? Oh yeah, it's just a shower. Don't
You
worry
dropped
about it.
something in the toilet. No, he didn't. Oh shit. And then one day he'll just be in a park,
Mhm.
using phone data.
Throwing rocks at children, you know,
Hey,
All
Chico
right.
Nathaniel.
common things.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
My sister just got a new phone, and
Just the ones that aren't fast enough to get away.
oh my god.
Yeah.
What was I watching where I heard that? Oh my god. Oh, I was watching that thing I linked you, Chrichelle, about the scavenger hunt for the Gravity Falls show.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
in the box that they were searching for was a thumb drive that said hi from somebody who had already found it a month prior.
Mm.
And then another one where the text file was labeled "My ex-wife misses me, but her aim is getting better."
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck? I don't even know what that led to. The name caught me so off guard. Oh my god.
I think that's like a joke from like the second episode of the show.
Oh, okay. It's from the show. Yeah, the end of Gravity Falls apparently led to a huge real-world scavenger hunt, which was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And
No, it's the
Can I
statue
spoil it?
hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoil it.
okay, so like there was also a recording in Stan's voice. Stan is the main character of the show. But he was basically telling you to give the statue a handshake. Which, I mean, if you don't know, Bill Cipher's whole thing is you shake his hand and he can control you. And so as everyone was saying that Bill Cipher is alive and he is possessing Stan. And yeah.
That's funny.
Gotcha.
3G, do you have a webcam coming online?
Yeah. I need to straighten up a few things. If I do that, yes.
All right. Just keep it off
Put
as
your
long
pants
as
back
possible.
on.
I think I like the color scheme here. Nice little green and yellow. Look at that. If you got the green of SIG, okay, and then the yellow of 3G with the lime, yellow green of Bhnz, we got a nice little spectrum going on down there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm okay
We'll
with
We'll make a
this.
Voltron.
Are you gonna move the chat back to where it's over?
That's fine, right over me. Chat's not moving
Here,
much
hold
anyway.
up.
So,
Alexa,
Chrichelle, is this your
lights off?
Make sure
work
your anime
apron?
body pillow is not visible.
Yeah, it
on
is.
the camera.
Alexa, turn the lights off.
It's
yeah? Do a little stand up and show us out. Show it
do a
off.
stand up. Come on, webcam. So yeah, my webcam like lost, so it's like winking at me. I have googly eyes on my webcam. But yeah,
Of course. 'cause-
here's the giant pile of wood that I have yet to sort through.
So you
There's
don't
some
put
drywall in
cars in
there.
there.
Was that? Oh no, this is not a. Why would you put a car in here?
A garage?
So
I wouldn't know. Never mind.
Yeah.
This is not a garage. This is a
So-
workshop.
Oh, my
That
bad.
is the table saw. Very fun, very finger choppy. So, over there in that corner, there's going to be a dust collector set up, and that's going to run all along this top wall, right through here, and it's going to go along here and over this way, where I am. Hello, and all the way around here. There's the TV. Ta-da! Air compressor. This random wire hanging down, very fun. That's going up to the attic, the spooky hole. That's what I call it.
Just a random hole.
Yeah. Yeah, weird noises come from that room. But yeah, here's the toolbox. Kind of disorganized because there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't attached to this yet. This is called a French pleats wall.
Oh.
Emphasis on the EA, not the
Yeah.
other.
Now
yeah.
you remember
Anyway.
these?
I do.
And then over here is the giant piles of wood that are yet to be sorted. The air compressor is, oh yeah, I'm pointing. Then there's the bench grinder, the welder, very fun. Over there's the lathe,
Talked about
which
that.
is also fun. Yeah, we did talk about that. Then over here we have Christmas decorations that people are crowding things with, and that's not by my choice that they're there. Yeah, I'll move those eventually.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to
Then over
crowd
here,
this space.
They're headed,
Yeah.
they're headed for,
of course.
they're headed
Over
for
here you got the
spooky hole, right?
bandsaw and the drill press. Yay!
Those decorations are all headed for the spooky hole, right?
Yeah, they're all going in the spooky hole.
I did not realize
better
how much I
believe it.
wanted that room tour. That gives such a good perspective as to where he is now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't show you my actual setup, did I?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Are you ready?
I'm liking the apron. That's what I
Oh
was
yeah, you like
talking
it?
about was the work apron.
I'm wearing it because it's covering up
All right.
the fact that I'm not wearing pants. I'm just kidding. So yeah, here's my little setup.
Oh?
It's very cute.
Aha!
Oh, here's my hand. So yeah,
Quick and easy on the.
it's on a tool bench.
Oh my
I was about
god!
to say
It's not even a real table?
Nope. Okay,
Oh, I mean,
going over here.
it's
Going
more
on an
real.
adventure.
It's
Okay,
more of a real
hands.
table than some
Yeah.
tables.
See, it's very cute. And we also got this mobility scooter. I don't know why, but yeah,
You can
We're
be
keeping
more
it
mobile.
for some reason. Yeah, to be more mobile, but kind of not. So you know,
Are you gonna call in first that thing?
maybe that'd be awesome. Yeah, attach a gas-powered 2-stroke engine to it. Hey, 3G,
yeah.
how you doing, buddy?
There's
What's
a
up,
2D.
Okay, so that was the workshop.
You have a cord running right through your camera frame there. What do you do? Oh wow, you just fixed it.
This is my friend's.
No, you both do. It's matching.
Oh.
You two
Yeah.
have matching cords.
Yay.
That's
Similar
my
size,
headphones.
length, and color.
No, this cord runs up to the spooky hole.
Is that what you're calling it now? Running your cord to a sticky hole.
Spooky hole.
I didn't mean to start calling it that. That's just kind of off the fly what I decided to name it when I was
Kids
saying
are-
that sentence.
I'm not talking about your attic.
Oh,
Kids
okay.
are up to such weird things nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus. 3G, how are you now?
I'm good. Just a headache, but otherwise good.
Not so
Oh, not
bad.
so bad.
Oh, would.
That's my favorite letter Kenny line. Oh my god. When that chick
Oh,
tells him
God.
she's pregnant, how are you now? I'm pregnant. Good, and you? Or whatever.
Oh, not so bad.
Yeah, how are you now? I'm pregnant. Not so bad. She's like, are you even listening to me?
Just blast right
Yeah.
past it.
Was that Tannis?
Well, I was trying to avoid spoilers.
Okay. Oh, well, that's not like a spoiler. That's for, well, it is for people that haven't seen the show.
I know, like the
But-
next 20 seconds is her telling him she's going to get an abortion. Yep, that's your
Yeah.
decision.
Oh my.
Great, glad
Jesus
we're on the same page about this.
Christ.
Uh-huh. Sweet, sweet. They just moved
That's literally the end of it.
the whole fucking thing. They ended a season on a pregnancy scare and then brush it off in the first episode. First 30 seconds. I love that show.
And that's like some Grey's Anatomy shit right there.
Oh my
But
God.
then they were like, yep, that was taken care of.
Mhm. It's not even an argument. Getting an abortion. Okay,
No.
that's your decision. Cool. Cool.
I support you completely.
That's it. Such a good old
Yeah.
farmer's boy. Jesus.
He's the best.
Farmer's boy.
That's really what they are. Yeah, they're Canadian Hicks.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen
I
Leather
aspire to be like Wayne, but I think I'm turning into Squirrely Dan, actually.
When I was trading with that girl yesterday, my sister calls me to tell her that she got her phone set up. So I go to my sister, how are you now? And she starts talking, and I say, not so bad. But the girl that I was trading with loves Letter Kenny, and she totally got the reference, and it was unexpected and very amusing to me. I've been trying to get my sister to watch that show, but... never
You should.
watches
She's
it.
missing out.
It took me over a year to get her to read Ready Player One.
My favorite
Read?
line from
How do you read Ready Player One?
The book
It was a book.
is a book, not was.
is.
Well, it continues to be a book. Rest in peace, book.
Far outclasses the movie. I won't even talk about it. I will talk about it. No, Jaffe actually did watch the
He listened to the
audiobook,
audiobook.
Mhm.
and he's totally with me now. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, movie was terrible." I'm like, "Thank you, I'm fine. I'm glad you understand." So now he understands.
So let's address it. 3G.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yep.
What?
What took you so damn long?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was working on a Unity project. I thought it would only take an hour long to do, but there's more to it, and I'm still not done with it.
A Unity
Oh.
project.
Yeah.
Is this for school?
No.
It's where you join the collective, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta be a board.
I think so.
It's just for a game.
You make
To
it a game?
assimilate. Huh?
I know some standards of Unity and Blender, but like basic, that's it really.
That's
Have
pretty
you
cool.
Watched
That's why I
the...
was having a little help with what I was doing.
Have you watched Ian Hubert's 1-minute Blender tutorials?
Never heard of her.
All right, I got a link for you.
Yeah.
He posted.
Again, I know the basic of like importing stuff and rigging it, but I use like Cat's plugin and MMG tools.
No, you'll love this. He does like these 1-minute tutorials on really advanced stuff, but like they're really funny.
They're hilarious.
Here, I'll link one and we can all watch it together, and then you can check out their channel on your own leisure. Here,
I think the last
Oh, man,
podcast you did that.
yes.
in.
I
It
did.
was-
I'm gonna watch back-to-back podcasts because this guy waited for like months to post, and then he's posted back-to-back today and yesterday.
Oh yeah.
All right, here, cue this up as 0, and we'll watch it at the same time then.
No, I'm not doing that.
All right, everybody but Sig, tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
Create some text. Write anything. In the text controls, turn the fill
Okay,
to
we're
none
playing
and turn
now.
up the
Okay.
depth to something neat.
AKA,
Create
I'm
an
watching
emission
it on
material
your
and yeah,
screen.
I'll write the sign.
Yeah.
Pause
In a
that
cool
and
font.
rewind.
Sometimes I'll
I'm
duplicate
sorry.
it, turn the fill.
Pause and rewind. Got it. All right. We missed 10 seconds. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. 3,
Yes.
2, 1, play.
So create some text.
Ah,
Write
shit.
anything. In the
Okay.
text controls, turn the fill to none and turn up the depth to something neon.
We're
Create
not
an
on a
emission
roll,
material
dude.
and yeah, I'll write neon
That's
sign.
okay. So
You
this
can load in a
section I would
cool
need to know
font.
because I
Sometimes
wouldn't know
I'll
how to do
duplicate
3D
it, turn the
text.
fill to back, and slide up the offset and extrude. Gives it a nice frame.
Huh,
You
this
can
is
also
actually
duplicate the
useful.
neon.
He
does it in, like,
Offset
1
to
minute.
double it. Same thing with Bezier curves.
Very
You can
nice.
trace the logo, turn up the depth, and you got a
That's
custom
so
sign.
fast that I
Use
find
them
it
to add a bit
amusing.
more detail. Yeah. Sometimes I'll combine a few emission
I love that he
shaders
does
with
this.
Cornell
Talked
into
about
the
this
mix
last
shader.
week.
Kinda weird.
How,
Give those
like,
curves a black material
He's
and you
doing
got
this
the
stupidly
droopy
fast,
cable.
simple
You can
tutorial,
also low
and then he
poly
shows
support
like
to
this
beat it up with a
perfectly
solidify
edited
modifier.
scene.
But let's get back to those
'Cause this
colors.
guy's like
You
a
can download
Step
legitimate-
real
1,
ones.
draw a
Dig
circle.
that.
Step
Any
2,
symbols
draw
would
the
be
rest
good.
of the
These are
fucking
great.
owl.
Neon traffic signs, those aren't real, but I wish they were.
Basically.
Fast food, yeah, all right, it's a donut. And
The
you can
donut.
still update it at any time. Right-click on the emission strength
That's
and
pretty
add a
cool.
keyframe. Go into the graph editor and make it blink. Shift-E makes it cyclic, blink forever. Or use a noise modifier to give it a little
Yeah,
flicker.
he's
You do
super
noodles,
talented.
you cyberpunks.
And then suddenly he's just in a dystopian universe.
Damn.
I come from Alabama with the neon my banjo.
With a neon my banjo.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
I love that shit so much. Again, I know nothing about Blender, but his videos amuse the crap out of me.
Super
cool.
skill.
I'm gonna do this real quick because nameplates are coming soon. King J Man, we'll work on it. I am me. Chrishelle's Chrichelle.
Nameplates.
Bhnz is Bhnz, and then 3G is 3G.
Wait. Nameplates? What?
3G.
Yeah, on the podcast, I don't actually have
Ben.
nameplates yet.
Sig.
What do you mean?
Meaning
Far as-
you're just a floating face. Nobody knows who you are. Who are you, 3G?
I'm everything, all things bad. Nah.
3G's just joined us in the left. Bhnz is in the middle. Sig's below me, and Chrishelle's to my left. There you go.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I see.
On the stream, I can show them that.
Were you there for the workshop tour, 3G? Because I'll have to do it again.
Right at the beginning.
Was there what?
The
What-
whole
what?
thing. I'm going to have to do the workshop tour again. If you
Yes.
missed
First, you
it.
gotta show him the
Okay.
talking stick.
Well, I saw
He
it
came in-
because
he came in-
I have Beast's stream pulled up, so like it was like a heck of a delay, so I watched it. So I saw it,
As
yes.
the talking stick. Okay.
He saw it on the stream lag.
Yes.
That works.
All right, that counts. Yeah. No, it's
A bit
perfect.
of
though.
Good enough.
bit of wood laying around.
Yeah, I've got lots of wood laying around.
No, I love those tutorials just because. Bhnz, it's
Thanks,
okay.
Bhnz.
Control yourself.
Hey, man. It's hard.
No, I thought like I have no interest in learning Blender or anything. Oh my God, you guys.
Sorry.
Ben, are you gonna need a minute? Are you okay over there?
I didn't realize what I was saying when I said it, and
Can't
then
tell
it
if
all
you're
made sense.
Tearing up yet? Are you gonna need a tissue?
My tissue's right here.
You still need a tissue. All right.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, no, I've read that those tutorials are actually useful if you do Blender. So.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. We should play the silent game. See how long we can last.
All right, I win.
Never very long because it's
Dude,
too
Bhnz has
awkward.
one.
But
Have what?
And what? Not talking.
see, this is where you come in with the talking points.
Oh,
Yes,
I
Sig.
have hundreds now.
Actually?
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
Wait, literally 3
Damn, girl.
digits?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I was gonna do that today while I was at work, but I forgot.
In the back of my mind, I've been thinking, oh yeah, I should keep track of some talking points. I've gone a week and added like 2 things to my mental list, and
I
Yeah.
added 123 of them yesterday.
how?
Yesterday.
The internet.
I guess. Were you seeking them or just?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
What the fuck do you think? I'm just like, oh, that's
Talking.
I don't
points.
know. I don't know. What do you got?
Well, I mean, there are just all kinds of different questions that you can ask
Let's
people.
start
at
with
interview.
Number 5.
Number 5.
15.
Let's go down to number 5. 1,
Burger
2,
Not
3,
doing Burger King
4,
foot
and
lettuce.
5. Number 5. The question is, what incredibly common thing have you never done?
Bhnz.
Uncommon.
I don't have an actual answer for that. Most uncommon thing I've never done.
No, incredibly common. Like everybody seems to have done it, but you just haven't.
Sex.
Swear.
Call him out,
No,
jeez.
but I mean, there are a lot of people who go skydiving. I've never done that.
I was
You know,
thinking that, and I've
things like
always
that.
wanted to.
Not a lot. A lot of people have done that. I don't know.
I would say that's not common though.
Yeah.
It's common. It's common enough. I mean, you can pay to go skydiving
okay.
today. You know,
Yeah.
that's how common it is. It's not so uncommon. I mean, they strap you to another person that actually does the skydive, and you're just attached to them.
Where's
But,
the strap?
Yeah.
Questions
but
that
that's-
need answers.
Into another person.
That's one of those things you can do, and it is a common enough thing. I grew up with my father always saying that the only thing that ever fell out of the sky was bird shit, rain, and idiots. So
Wow.
Makes sense.
Fair point.
I
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
I'm wary.
I don't know.
But-
That's an interesting question because I feel like I've had a lot of moments in my life where I'm the only one who's never tried this one thing. But
Well, I mean, have you ever ridden a BMX bike?
No.
maybe.
Like a
I would
regular,
like to though.
like not a 10-speed, one of the fixed gear, one
Crotch
single
rocket?
gear
That was my main
Yes,
bike
sir.
for my
BMX
whole
style
childhood.
bike.
With the
Yeah.
what did they call the things off the side of the wheels? Pegs.
Pegs.
Yeah.
Gears
the
or
pegs. See, and,
Yeah,
and,
there's legs.
and that's a very common thing that a lot of people have done, but some people have never had one, never been on one. All they've ever had is a 10-speed or something.
I
It's
feel
just
like-
one of those,
I had mine in my garage like yesterday, but I moved it out to my shed. So
you mean
Feel-
shop.
yeah, my shop. My bad.
I've led
Messed
a
up again.
life that has a lot of extremely uncommon things in it.
You know,
So it's
Oh.
more of the reverse. I
but I mean, there are a lot of people who've been in a hot tub. Some people just haven't.
oh.
It's the most random thing you don't think about because it's such a common thing. But some people just never been in a hot tub. And
Sounds
that's
like a
kind of weird.
Roundabout way of playing Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
In a sense.
I've never been to a spa. There we go.
There you go.
Me
Yeah,
either.
people
You're
go to spas
missing
all
out.
the time.
Yeah, I need
I've
the
only been once, but
face massage.
yeah, some cucumbers on your
Cruise,
eyeball.
Barbecue foot massage.
Barbecue foot
Chrichelle went to
massage.
the spa.
Wait, was that?
Chrichelle, you went to the spa to get your hair did and get your nails
Yeah,
did.
my hair did, and be in the 200-degree sauna. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sweat out those
Oh.
toxins.
People
Sweat out the
like
toxins.
saunas.
It's like really hard to like get up to that temperature without like killing yourself. And so
Not-
like you can only be in there for
Saunas
like
are
2
bad
minutes.
for you, apparently.
Yeah, are they?
Supposedly, it does something to the body that's above G rated. So
Cooks you. Basically,
That makes sense. I mean,
Slow
it's like
cook.
you're in a slow cooker.
Yeah, basically.
3G looks like an
Yeah.
older phase sway. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what phase sway looks like.
I don't even freaking know.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I go on a hot tub
don't
probably
know who
twice a
that is.
year.
Hey, B is the question.
Yeah.
What's your phone?
You know, that struck me as a weird question for some reason.
Yes, well,
It's
Usually
like a
there's a
little
follow-up.
device that you
Yeah,
can call
yeah,
people
Galaxy
with.
no. Like what type? Like
Galaxy
I know
S8.
it's.
Mhm.
Android.
Nah, you're missing out. The S10 recently got an update for default screen recorder. You don't no longer have to have like an additional, software put onto your phone.
I've
It's
never
default
needed
like
that.
the iPhones are. Also, there's a new feature that actually works like the iPhones. You can swipe up. That's how the iPhones work.
I
It's
like
pretty
the way
cool.
my phone works. I've used
Okay.
the game recorder all my time. It works great.
Okay.
I actually even what do you call it? I edited a little setting on there. So whenever I have Pokemon Go playing, there's a button in the bottom right that I can click at any moment to record anything.
Really? Okay.
It's really high
Cool.
quality. I use it on my channel. Everybody say
Very
their
good.
usernames. Yeah, I need to I'll do another rundown. Chrichelle, Bhnz, Sig, and then 3G's in the bottom left down
he
there.
wrote it.
I'm gonna tack
Giving
it onto
himself a
something.
name tag? Perfect.
Poke myself with a
Did-
pen.
Really?
Chico said you were a Viking.
Yeah, I am. Thanks.
Just wearing an apron, man. He's at work.
Yeah. Eric, can you see my name tag? It's right there.
Fuck no.
No.
Yeah, that did
But I wrote
not
it
help
for
at
you.
all.
Well, we can
I can just
see
move my
that
head to
it
the side and you can
exists.
see who I am.
Pin it to your forehead.
I was
There
thinking
you
the
go.
same.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to stick a tack in my forehead.
Why not?
That's
Why
oh,
not?
here. I'll do this.
That's
Takes
what all
a
the cool
stapler.
kids are doing nowadays.
Oh. What the heck?
I'll just stick it right here.
Oh,
Ow.
on your shirt. That's a new idea. Yeah, that might work.
Yeah. Oh no, my pen.
Oh, darn.
Okay. Well, I tried.
It was the effort that counts.
Yeah. Really. Thank you.
That's true. Yeah.
There. It's
Yeah.
like my thing now.
There you
Oh.
go.
Perfect.
Now one of our viewers at full 1080p can see that.
Yeah. Maybe 4K. anyway.
I can see
My
it.
handwriting is terrible and looks like a 3-year-old, but yeah.
Well, you know.
Jeez.
Speaking of things that look like a 3-year-old in it,
Yeah.
they were talking about that at Minerva merch store and Hangout yesterday, and they were all hyped up about how all the designs were so great and everything. And I was like, "Fun fact, I designed all those," and everybody was
Oh.
like, "Yeah."
I
Great job,
disagree.
Steve.
Disagree to
You know, just the way that laundry works out, I pretty much wear a Minerva shirt on every show.
So,
I
That
get
works.
compliments on my hoodie. Like, a lot. I have gotten
hard
verbal
one?
compliments 4 fucking times in the last week. There's the guy at the sandwich shop, guy in passing at the mall, another guy at the mall. Yeah, I think a third guy at the mall. But, like, people like the... It just says, I disagree right on the front of my hoodie, and it's kind of edgy, I guess, so it's kind of funny.
lots of guys complimenting you on your outfit. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not thinking they were complimenting you.
Slide
Sure,
him a
buddy.
business card. Weird, they always say the compliment, like, when I walk past. It's weird. They turn around and say, nice hoodie. Hey, Canoe.
You know what they meant.
I know.
It wasn't your hoodie they were complimenting.
One guy was funny about it. He just walked right past. And, like, as he passed me, nice hoodie. And then just, like, never stopped. It's like, oh, thanks. Okay. Yeah, I want to keep sliding people my business cards so they can... The thing is, like, nice hoodie to actually buying one is a bit of a stretch, but I'm not going to not tell them where to get them.
Whatever happened to those little QR code things that took you to things? You should do those.
Yeah, totally.
Back up. What?
What?
Yeah, you remember those little QR codes that were like a 2D barcode?
They are not
Yeah.
gone. They are
Yeah.
very
Push
commonly
one of
used.
those.
Yeah.
Applications have started using them. You can add people on Snapchat that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I battle people on Pokemon Go using QR codes. They're fast as fuck nowadays. You scan it
Yeah.
and it's a blurry image that says I'm moving my phone into place, and I'm like, oh, it's good. Okay. Really efficient. Especially for Snapchat. You add someone with the QR code and it just puts them right on your list. I haven't
Yeah.
used it
That's
for that
convenient.
since I was in high school, but it is extremely effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that'd be kind of fun. I
Beast
could put a-
used QR code. It was super effective.
It's like I have these business cards just like this, and I could
Do
probably.
you have legitimate business cards?
Oh yeah, I hand them
That's
out.
plenty of room to put a QR code.
Oh, there's
What?
tons of space.
That's awesome. Heck
Pro
yeah.
tip: if you can make that like perforated in certain places, so you can fold it into a miniature fold, that's a good business card.
Yeah.
That's a good. It
Oh,
says Minerva on the back of it. They're pretty fun. Yeah.
okay. Well, that's equally good.
They're really high quality. I spent like $30 for 500 of these, and they're like good cards.
How
I don't know.
much?
Like $30, 500.
Oh.
You're
500?
starting to convince me that I need
Which
a business
one?
card now.
And
You
I've been working through the first box of 250, and I still have 200, like another box I haven't even opened yet. I hand them out to anybody who has any interest in my channel. See you, Chico.
That
And
works.
it's
Hi, Chico.
what was your
I about to
favorite
head out.
meme of 2019?
The spider one. That
Mike
one's
Tyson.
hilarious.
I hate the fact that multiple answers came to my mind. I shouldn't even like what made me laugh the hardest is what I'm trying to think.
Mike Tyson will always be my favorite meme.
Mike Tyson.
Because we have a memes channel on our Discord, and
Let's just go on right over to that so I can be relevant and part of this discussion.
well, the funniest ones have been unrelated to anything. I think meme formats never worked for me because eventually they get old.
Yeah.
I like the really clever shit. Oh, I know. Something that totally got me was what rhymes with orange, and someone said no, it doesn't. that wasn't a meme, it's an internet joke, and that was like my favorite thing I heard in 2019. Like that totally got me. And then yesterday, my ex-wife misses me, but her aim is getting better. That was a great one too.
Sig posted a good one a little bit ago yesterday. The
Mhm.
cube rule of food.
Oh yeah, that was
That's
another.
cute.
That was
I like
another
that.
possibility for a topic conversation.
That's fun. So technically, pizza is toast.
Oh god,
Is
I
it?
haven't read that.
Wait, hold it. What? No, you can't.
Pizza is
ever-
toast.
No, hold up. You cannot ever compare toast to pizza. No.
Do you put it in an oven where it heats up coils?
It's one big
I don't-
slice of bread with stuff on top. It's toast.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
put my
basically
bread
toast.
in the oven. I don't put my bread in the oven.
Can you put pepperonis on toast?
Yeah.
Can you put bread in the oven?
No,
Mm-hmm.
bad idea. You can, but
But-
yes.
Based on the cube rule of food, technically, hot dogs are a form of taco.
I think so.
Oh boy, here we go.
Depending on how much you curl in the hot dog bun, you can turn it into a sushi.
And
Y'all got me
according to
fucked
Sig,
up.
in that same conversation, anything without
Yeah.
starch is a salad. Ergo, steak is a salad with one ingredient.
Yes.
Makes
That
sense.
is the. There is no way there's truth to that.
Lego even asked me. He's like, "Well, what about people? What are we?" And I was like, "Salad."
Also salad, yeah. That's obvious answer. Like you don't even
Hot
least
dogs
we
are
have
not a
dressing.
sandwich handle. They're
Oh,
not a
here we
sandwich.
go.
Sandwiches?
As long as Ertiga is not in chat, we're okay. He wrote a
Hot
paper in
dogs are
school
not a sandwich.
about how sandwiches are defined as between two pieces of bread, and he
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
fight tooth and nail to defend that hot dogs are in fact sandwiches. I can't.
That's
argue
not
with
true, though.
you. They are though.
A hot dog bun is one continuous piece of bread.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Oh, whoa.
That
So
makes
it's
it a
hot
taco.
dog.
well, unless you freeze them in the freezer and they
No, but it's
Bake
all
a-
about how you serve them.
oh well.
Yeah, because Lego even tried, or somebody I think, or Cody, so one of them tried to get me with the mashed potatoes thing, because mashed potatoes is a salad. 'Cause
What?
It doesn't hold a form.
Hmm.
But he said, "Well, what if you froze it?" And I was like, "Well, that's not how you serve mashed potatoes, so that doesn't."
Yet. Then it's ice cream.
Oh no!
Wow.
Ah!
Ice cream
No,
is
man.
just very
The
cold
hell?
salad.
Oh. Okay. Well that's okay, I see that.
Yeah, and it's generally served in a bread bowl.
With ranch.
This conversation hurts my head.
I can't. I can't even handle this.
I don't like it.
I can stop.
Because a straw
Yeah.
of one hole or two. Yeah,
It's
that
a
guy
very
debunked.
destructive topic.
You know what's made me
Everyone
happy is with the straw thing. Like, I've been watching some YouTube videos and shit like that, or even Twitter comments sometimes that are just like there was a post on Twitter about how 30 minutes of Netflix equates to as much, whatever, gas emission as driving a car for 4 miles, based on the servers that send the data.
Huh.
And it made me a little bit satisfied that disinformation like that doesn't really stand, because every single response to that thread on Twitter was just debunking it. Like, people on the internet are still stupid, but they're educated. And that can be scary when you get to flat earthers, but that's a whole other rabbit hole.
I told you I know one of them in real life.
But
right?
it was posted by
Yeah.
a Twitter account, I think called Think Harder or something like that. Get Smarter, something like that. Whatever. It was some company, and like they said like one Google search and they found that the owners of the company that ran that Twitter account were oil industry people, and the tweet was basically propaganda. Like, it took them 2 seconds to just
Sounds about right.
figure that shit out, and it was like, wow, yeah, I mean, stupid shit on the internet. Like, okay, yeah, that chat's covering my face.
I found out my coworker
Is
doesn't
a
believe the
flat
moon landing happened,
Oh god.
and he doesn't believe there's gravity on the moon.
You should tell him that squirrels don't
Gravity.
have sex.
We had a whole, like, I was on my break, and I was just trying to enjoy myself, like, say good morning to my wife, have some nice cold water, and some coffee maybe, and just sit there, browse Reddit, and he strolls in and shows me a picture of astronauts with their helmets off next to a lunar lander. And it was grainy. And that was his undeniable evidence that the moon landing was faked.
He sounds intelligent.
Yeah, he works in the other side of the warehouse, so we don't really.
Oh.
I've said it before. I've said it before in the Discord when this whole topic came up, and I firmly believe that the Death Star was not real. I think it was filmed on a soundstage.
What?
The Death Star, yeah, I'd say so.
The Death Star?
It was not a moon.
What?
Oh,
Where
yeah,
do
I
you
don't
get
think
that
it was-
idea?
I think it was real.
The Death Star.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot. It was obviously real.
Mhm.
I'm
What?
just saying. If they actually destroyed an entire Death Star, lots and lots and lots of people actually died, and that's terrible. I don't think
Yeah.
it was real. I think it was completely faked.
What is a Death Star?
Oh my god.
Oh
man.
like, how
my,
did
no.
Even set up all the camera, all the equipment, and filmed them going through the Death Star and then just destroyed it? I mean, it's a pretty
Yeah,
big
where'd they get
scale
the footage
project. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I watched a video debunking flat earthers today. I don't know why. I don't usually go down to that side of the internet anymore, but I was bored before the show and figured, why not? I'll click this one.
Yeah.
And this dude, in trying to prove that the earth is flat, actually proved that the earth was a globe.
Sounds about right.
It's like, the guy debunking the video was like, congratulations, you just proved the earth is a globe. And it was just a funny little moment. There was 4 examples, and it was the first one. I can't even remember what the hell his proof was. It was something to do with the equator. I don't know. It was just dumb. It's amazing, though, that flat earthers are so legit. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't need to do much to prove that it's a fucking globe. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. It's just the saddest.
It can be proven with like 2 sticks and like
Okay, man.
The sun.
I don't know how many miles. Yeah, the sun actually.
If it was flat, when we take off on a rocket, wouldn't we be able to see everything?
Not
And
though.
and not just the fucking.
There are so few people who have taken off on a rocket that they can just say, we don't believe them. That picture of Earth isn't real.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Every other planet we've ever observed is spherical or at least some sort of ovaloid. But no, our planet is flat. Because reasons.
Got me fucked up, buddy.
Scandal says the render distance doesn't go that high.
Render distance.
Like, why can't you say
It is if you have
Minecraft.
enough memory for your Minecraft server.
There you
And
go.
then you can just turn it all the way up.
He's right, though. I went to 64 render distance on Minecraft one time, and I had to up my RAM usage to like 12. gigs. It was brutal.
Makes
and it
sense.
took
What
so
the hell
long.
is this? I
That's
mean,
what the Earth is really shaped like.
Oh god, is this
oh
fun?
gosh.
What did you send?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Shaped as a
Wow.
dinosaur.
Makes sense to me. I can see it.
Wow.
Oh, I got recommended another video on
Okay, buddy.
how we know that evolution exists, and it was disgusting.
That's
How many
disgusting.
creationists were in the comments of that video, basically being, I'll say, very rude to the presenter, and
Yeah.
religion was their backing, and it was just very disappointing. Oh my god, there are people on this planet who mistake religion for fact, and it's kind of scaring me.
I personally am a big fan of Last Thursdayism.
Last Thursdayism?
Yeah, the entirety
Never heard
of
of her.
the cosmos and the world and all of existing history was created last Thursday.
Makes sense to me. All of them our memories are fabricated.
Correct.
I mean, how do we even know if anything exists like 5 seconds ago, really? Fair point.
Correct.
That's just one
I
of
mean, I
those.
just heard you say that.
That's one of those satirical things that just completely is meant to disprove religion. Like, you can't prove that it didn't happen.
Yep.
Can't prove that the Earth existed 6 minutes ago and not, 1 minute ago. That it all just appeared. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's dumb.
That's the thing.
Puzzling.
I allow, I'd let anybody want to believe whatever they want to believe, but as time is going on here, religion is getting disproved a lot more than it's getting proved.
Hmm.
You just force it on other people, and it's just not a good thing.
No.
There are some people who are not I don't know. It's just I actually watched another video as a follow-up about how like the average religious believers is going way down. Like 100 years, I think New Zealand, their census was like 100% of people subscribe to a religion, and today it's like 40%. Because people are just skeptical now. We're moving on to a more logical era,
Yeah.
True.
and the only thing that religion truly offers that I can side with is good values. And I don't need religion to be a good person. I'd like to think that I'm
And
on
a
top
sense
of
of
that already.
community. And
And a
there's lots of
community.
communities.
Sure,
Hmm.
sure. But when people are cursing out a guy, discussing how we...
The heck was that?
Fuck? He's in
My
the garage.
mailbox. Mail's here.
A loud mailbox.
Mel's here.
It shows up in this slot right over here.
Oh,
We're spinning.
funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's over there.
We're
Nah.
spinning.
Yeah,
Southern
so that
is
was
in our chat.
that's where
by
my
the
mail
way.
came from.
Southern
So
is a
the,
guy.
the
I'll-
mailman just like throw it in there? Like what was that noise? Like what happened?
There's like a little slot in the garage door, which never opens.
Hi,
that just
Southern. I
goes,
see you.
and then he puts the mail through, and then you close it.
Huh. Okay.
And it just lands on the floor because I haven't bothered to build something for
Put
that
a
yet.
box under it.
We gotta
That's
have.
what my wife wants me to do.
We gotta have Southern on here
gosh.
sometime.
I'll do it eventually, I promise. Just give it,
Eventually.
like 6 months
Eventually.
or 7.
Some sooner than others.
6 months to build the box.
Yeah. It's like, you gotta remind me like every year.
One of these days I'll get it done.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the flying spaghetti monster. I gotta read that
Flying
whole
spaghetti
thing.
monster.
I'm
Praise
gonna
his
read-
noodly appendages.
Oh no.
Ramen.
Oh man, I gotta read that on stream sometime. You like
Yes.
Woodward or metal, or I prefer Godbone above all else.
Dinner bone?
No, Godbone.
What?
Oh,
It doesn't rot. It doesn't decay. It can be formed with hot fire.
What are
Sig, you're
these
just gonna let
things?
them be confused? You're just gonna... I'm on my own with this one?
Come on, Sig.
Yep.
You're the explaining, ma'am.
That was an untouched topic from the sea conversation, because everybody in that world is blind. So metal, which they found from
Oh.
ancestors, they call it Godbone, and it's kind of interesting.
I see.
In the
Oh,
television
fuck.
shows.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Fancy.
it's unlike anything they can find. They don't know how to make it because they can't see. So, like, it's interesting.
Just
And
taste
anything-
it.
Anything
We'll figure
that
it out.
has been forged is just what they have, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they seem to have figured out how to forge more, but
not nearly as well.
No.
Or they just find some that has like some mysterious oval-shaped sticker on it that they can't read, and it's
That's-
somehow worse quality,
That's
but
actually
they think that it's made in China.
that's actually a great little full circle conversation, because in that world, the show is deeply religious, because they have these unexplained, cling-clangy god bone, they call it. Because what else could they possibly think it is? I mean, it has to be religion. They can't understand it. But anybody with proper vision can see, like, no, this is metal. It's another resource like any else, and
Because I mean, you can't like easily find it anywhere close to nature. I mean, you have to extract huge amounts of rock to get small amounts of metal and iron. All of us have played Minecraft. We know how it works.
A 1 meter cube produces 1 ingot of iron.
All you have to do is build a house, put a torch inside of it, get lots of villagers, and then kill what spawns, and you'll get all the iron that you're gonna need.
Makes sense. And then for some reason, you also get flash to take it out.
Oh, fuck. Peaking into efficiency. Bada bing, bada
Chrichelle,
boom.
you
Well,
glitched
look
out.
at- Oh, I'm sorry. Did I glitch out more?
Yeah,
Oh,
just toward
Fabian?
the end of that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was saying
mean
earlier,
to.
we should have Southern on here some week. I haven't chatted with him.
We
in a
should.
while. Good guy.
Yes.
Look at Scandal with his
I couldn't agree more.
Mr. Moneybags with his beacon and haste to efficiency.
Oh my god. The last couple seasons of Minerva, we've had a beacon since day one. Literally, like, overnight. Overnight, someone plays all night, gets a looting sword, and just immediately to the nether. There's always somebody, and it just happens.
Yeah.
Beacons within 24 hours. A beard podcast? Southern, have you been growing a beard?
I will never grow a beard. I'm closer
Why
to getting
not?
laser
You're
hair
missing out.
removal than an actual beard. I hate shit.
Oh, that's a
I don't
conversation.
know. I couldn't imagine Beast with a beard. I don't know. Just
No.
I don't think. I don't know. It
couldn't
look.
Well, there's a pro tip that you can do if you hate shaving. Just don't.
Just
That's where I'm at with it.
I hate having a beard way more than shaving. I can do.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I can do 2 minutes a night just for a quick shave, rather than.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
I don't want it at all. Ugh. My 9-year-old sister has a bigger bike than me. I'm 11. Beat her up. Steal it.
Yeah.
Hi, Skulls. Is that a pale yellow Bhnz? Yes, it is.
Is
You can
that
see
a yellow
that.
circle?
It's okay. He has a white undershirt.
3G's yellow and Sig's green made Bhnz in the middle. That's what we're
Sure.
going with.
And I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba da.
Don't actually beat up your sister.
Alexa, lights forward to yellow.
Sudanai.
That's not what I said. Alexa, stop.
Sending missile to Iran.
Is that what she said?
No. Alexa, put lights forward to yellow.
Missile launch confirmed.
Playing Yellow by Coldplay.
Right. Alexa, put lights forward to 100%.
And fire the
Threat
photon
confirmed.
cannons.
I hope I'm gonna see fucking missiles. I ain't even
Oh,
freaking
man.
know.
Just give me a gun. I'll fucking 360 no scope anybody that fucks with us.
Thank you, Bhnz. I believe
Just
in
built. Paul.
you. Eero, when are we gonna have you on the show?
You're right here. It is creepy.
I might as well
Southern,
just.
you're gonna have to... Southern, DM me a picture. I gotta see this beard you've been growing.
Hey, Lexi.
Alexi's
Honestly,
my friend.
We could have Eero on the show. I could just put like there you go, the yellow bird in the background there. Just give that its own webcam and basically just play for Eero.
Same concept.
Oh, Southern did not DM me. He just posted it in Gentleman's Club.
Oh, it's that type
yellow
of
enough.
picture.
It needs to be more brighter.
No, I'm not showing that on stream.
It's just
Why
him with a
not?
beard.
No, Gentleman's Club is a no-go. That is something that will not be broadcast on my channel.
You're currently safe.
Yeah, currently.
I don't need to be like, oh wow, nice beard. That's a lot of hentai, and my channel gets deleted.
Yeah.
Happens that fast. My beard is. You have a beard. All right, I take back every time I've ever hit on you. It's over.
Oh,
Nice
God.
beard, Southern. Very good.
Absolutely.
Post it in here. I want to see it. This is just a random Mike Tyson meme. Thumbs out, guns out.
Yeah, that's
No,
him on the
geez.
shirt, and he's actually wearing the shirt.
Was it successful, Jeff?
It makes me
Jeffy?
so happy.
Does he just own it?
Yeah, somebody gave him the shirt, and he was like, "Shit, yeah, I'll wear it."
That
Like,
works.
who's gonna make fun of him to his face? Like,
Well, for him,
really?
it'd probably be like, fit, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He posted in Hangouts.
Still not going there.
Yay. Don't do it.
I have a baby butt face, smooth as frick. Alright, I reinstate every time I've ever hit on you.
All right, Beast. The stream is looking like trash right now.
I'm waiting for the picture. This is your fault.
I'm not posting it.
You are the worst.
You know how difficult it is for me to copy something to my computer and then post it and have myself be able to talk in the
I'll
call?
check it out tomorrow then.
Just look at Hangout.
Oh my god, Jaffy. Jaffy's over here just unchoking his cat.
No, my.
Is that a euphemism for something?
This is how no, his cat literally tried to eat a marble. He literally unchoked his cat.
Kitty, why?
This right here, Ira. I love how everything is just like random disorder and looks horrible until I full screen. It's like, oh, perfect. Wow. Harmony at last. Alright, this will be good for archiving the streams, by the way. I cut down the video quality and moved us to 30 FPS, and nobody said a word. So,
It looks slightly different though. I can tell.
there, Beast. Oh, did he DM it to me? No, what?
Probably. Maybe.
No. I don't know what that means.
It's in Hangout.
I don't trust
Yeah.
Hangout.
Okay, well, you can look at Hangout,
All right,
though,
You
can't
can
you?
be goat
Here's
seated
what I'm
at any
doing.
time.
Here's what I'm doing. You guys can see my mess.
Goatsy? You supposed to say goatsy?
You can be goat seated at any time.
Nowhere on
Oh
Discord
no,
is
no
safe.
goats. I know what that is. No goatsy, man.
I know. Avoid that entirely.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's a nice tree.
All this effort, and then I show Hangout anyway.
Just trying to tell you.
Is that him? Where is
Yeah,
he?
look at that.
Yeah, I
That's
missed
actually a
it.
good looking beard. That guy pulls off a beard
Oh,
better
yeah.
than anybody.
Very nice
Nice.
beard.
That's a good quality picture too, actually.
He's completely shut Chaser out.
Dang, son.
Wow, toxic. He's just out bearded him fully. It's official now.
I forgot to text my wife.
I like
and
Beast
she
beard.
was
Yeah,
worried.
Ira? You like this?
Both. I used to be an iPhone, now I'm Android, so I like both.
Android versus iPhone. No.
Not gonna happen.
No, Ira likes the fact that I don't have a beard. Yeah. No, I think that's what she likes. I cannot grow a beard anyway. It does not grow evenly, but it grows very fully. If I waited, if I waited a week and didn't shave, it would look very thick in all the wrong places. Like I hate.
I
And
got
I'm
like
not
this
interested
far
in it
right here,
anyway.
which
I need
doesn't
to
grow
mine
that
again.
much.
Mine doesn't grow in the middle bottom. I don't know why.
Well, I guess I'm
Like,
growing
it's
a
like a
Middle
reverse
Eastern
Wolverine.
beard. What does a Middle Eastern beard look like? Oh, Ira, I'm never doing that. Never mind.
A bird's nest.
Wait, I need to back up. Jaffe said he got a 20 to 30% FPS boost because I got a gaming chair. Oh,
Makes
Nice.
sense. Does it have RGB? Because if it doesn't, it's not a real gaming chair.
No.
Hold on, a few weeks ago, progressively could each. What the scandal? Why would you say that? I don't want to know
Story
that.
time. The fuck?
If I get myself a Middle Eastern man, oh boy. All right, Ira.
Ira, you gonna need a break? Need to simmer down there? Huh?
Yeah. Splash of
Oh, I
cool
should
water
delete
or
this
something.
message. I missed the last 2 minutes. Phone died. No, it's probably an iPhone.
Fuck off.
I'm only saying that. 'cause
Southern,
someone's
everyone
talking shit.
complimented your beard.
Do you have an
That
iPhone there,
was-
Bhnz?
I might.
Oh, so sad. My sister just got a 256 gig iPhone. She is
Just an
thrilled.
iPhone.
She backed up her phone onto it, which was a lot easier than we thought it would be. And because she has a laptop, I didn't have to install any viruses. I mean, iTunes onto my computer, so pretty happy. Oh,
Yeah.
And because as soon as we got home, that was when I abandoned her to go trade Pokemon. So she had figured out herself, and she did it, and I'm so proud of her.
Nice.
Great job.
She's
Good
very
job.
confident now, which is good. I can't be the only one in the house who knows how technology works. That's just not.
That's not right, man.
It's too much pressure.
Yeah. What?
Not
Eventually, I'm
fun.
gonna move out. Like 10 years from now, I'm not gonna be living at home anymore, and sister's not gonna be able to just call me over. You know,
Makes sense.
that was a joke because the channel's gonna take 10 years to get to a supporting position.
Oh.
Things are moving
Sorry.
pretty well right now, actually.
I was just agreeing.
No, I know.
For
I'm making
that.
fun of myself. No, Chico commented that like 2 weeks ago we weren't even sure if I'd hit 10K. Now I'm rounding the corner to 12.
I know.
It says 11.8 right
Pretty
now,
big
but it's
jump.
actually 8.99. What's on my
Alright.
desk? A lot of shit.
All right, 3G over there trying to flex with his chair leaned back.
I
Yeah,
can go
you
further.
good? You gonna fall asleep on us?
I can go further.
Good night,
you be
Ira.
You be careful. Bhnz will get up and just go get in the bed back there in the background of his screen.
I'd have to build a bed first. So
I actually
Build
did
a
hear
bed.
that the iPhone 11
Yeah.
is pretty good nowadays. Oh, that was something that my topic got squished earlier before I got to get it going. But we don't have unlimited data right now. We have 6 gig plan on our phones, and we found out that a unlimited plan is not that much more.
There you go.
It's like $25 extra a month total, I think, and it's
There you
that's
go.
not bad.
No.
not. And I explained to my dad that like even though we're not hitting our 6 gigs every month, the dude at the store pulled up our average use per month, and it's like 5.97. So we're like right on the line every single month. And I'm like, the amount
Yeah.
of things I don't do on my phone, specifically to save data, is immeasurable. Like, the amount of things
I've
I would be able
unlimited
to do.
everything. It's nice. You can just do whatever. You don't have to worry about
If
it.
I want to check up a YouTube video or not have to use public Wi-Fi, which is usually somewhat dangerous, I don't
Yeah.
check Discord that often when I'm out and about because loading videos and images takes a lot of data. And honestly, LTE is so fast. Like I can get much faster internet
really
than
is.
public Wi-Fi. Like just
There
chilling
you
at
go.
home, I think it's usually like 90 down for me and something like 30 up. Like it's faster than our old Wi-Fi was. And
Yeah.
I don't do any of what I just mentioned because we don't have unlimited. We cannot afford it. We'll go over. And it's expensive as fuck. Every gig is $15. New version of Stream Deck is...
Damn.
what's new is
Yeah.
integration for I don't...
What is that?
Yeah,
Who's
skip this
doing what?
version. It's a Stream
What just
Deck
popped up?
integration for a...
You got an update.
Stream Deck integration for a keyboard I don't have. That's not helpful.
Message.
Something did not want Bhnz to be on the podcast for a minute. That's what that was.
What did it say?
I don't. It was just some stupid.
Fuck
thing.
you, Stream Deck.
Doomsday is only 5 to 6 days away. Oh, unban. Yeah.
Yay.
Bhnz is just hanging out. Yeah, no, we're actually upping the amount of people that we're comfortable having on the show because Bhnz is just kind of chilling. He's like a fly on
What
the
are you
The
wall.
talking
implementation of
about?
the talking helped a lot.
I think I have spoke way more than the last time.
True. Yeah. I
I,
just
would,
come out of
I
your-
would say so.
like to give you shit.
Yeah, well, stop because I'm not gonna be here forever.
Did you hear about the new? Oh, that's funny. I was trying to say
Yes.
Joe
Yes,
Mama.
scandal. Everybody's heard about Joe Mama.
I gotta relax this comment.
Who's
filter.
Joe?
Annoying me.
Yeah,
Who's Joe?
you definitely do.
Did anybody see PewDiePie's meme rewind?
Yes, it's pretty good
Or his
actually.
YouTube rewind.
Yes,
That was
pretty good. Yes. Better what
Probably
YouTube had
watched
to
it.
offer.
I've seen some pretty good edits of the YouTube rewind, and they overlaid the Watch Mojo logo, and then played the number 10, number 9,
Wow.
and then all the same clips they used, and it was my first impression
Yeah.
of the YouTube rewind was really good, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, yeah, I can.
Wait,
actually...
this is boring.
It was. The music
This
was
is just nothing.
so fun the first time, but the second time around, I was like, oh yeah, this really fucking is just a personality deprived top 10 list for a bunch of categories I don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Fuck you, categories.
Yeah, frick you, YouTube.
We did reach 2-hour mark.
We
Yes.
did. Sig's gonna start groaning at us, telling us
Yay.
that that's a show, and we should end it right now.
Nope, you cleared that up last week.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get like a clapboard or something. Cut.
Woo!
God.
Well, if you guys want to keep going, we totally can.
Take 15.
Take 15.
Take 1,000.
Can you imagine redoing the podcast? Didn't like that one. Re-record.
Do it again.
Starting over.
2 hours and 5 minutes in.
I mentioned
Damn.
like PKA, that podcast I watch a lot. They once did a show. I think this has happened a couple of times in the last like 5 years for their show, 7 years even,
Mhm.
where they got an hour and a half in, and Woody was like, guys, I wasn't recording.
Oof.
Wow.
And they had to
So sad.
redo the whole fucking thing.
Damn.
Fuck that.
That actually sucks.
Which, I can't blame them too bad. They have a well-run show, and after 7 years and over 460 episodes, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
That's brutal. An hour and a half in?
You left the lens cap on or something.
At least we're streaming, so I would know if something's wrong, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Everyone's
tough.
being strangely quiet.
Mm, yeah.
I never talked much.
Why you have to be quiet?
Why you have
Well,
to
on
be
the
quiet?
chat.
What do you
Oh.
have to stream at?
I hate that so much.
Why you have to hate?
I'm just a hater, man. Alright. Well, I'm ready to call it a show then.
I think so. This was an excellent
Yeah.
episode 5 podcast.
It
A
always
lot was
blows-
said.
Well,
blows me
let's
away.
let's ask 3G now about
Huh?
next week, since he was only able to be here for part of it. 3G,
Oh.
you want to be around next week?
What time we talking? Because it all depends on
Same
my
time
schedule.
every week.
Yeah. 3
Aw.
p.m. my time. Not sure what time yours is.
That's 4 o'clock my time. That's what it was.
Okay.
So 2 hours ago.
That
Uh,
that is also to chat, by the way. If you want to catch the next episode, we're always live at the same time.
Let me check that real quick.
Mm-hmm. I tag on Discord every time I go live, including normal streams and uploads anyway.
Yeah, today I got lucky. I was off today. Next Monday. Ah, there you go. Next Monday I'm off. I'm good.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about that more
Oh.
off camera.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Goodbye, stream. That was
Bye,
Minerva
guys.
Podcast number
Peace.
5.